Kraig Facts. Kraig Facts.
You hate criticism. You let a man cartwheel and punch you and said you wasn't living with him. They show out around you, won't do a thing about it. Thugging and harmonizing, watch them sing about it. You have a white mind. You think blacks are lazy and mixing Kool-Aid with they white wine. And that's the thing about it, can't even talk to you. Ghost of a real nigga, watch me walk through you. You fight your girl, man, cuss out the mailman. Go to jail and become a trail van. And that's the thing about it, God dropped you a breath mint out the sky, said take this, and I'll think about it.
LeBron.
Okay.
And LeBron still got Rookie of the Year.
Because they knew he was going to be better.
Magic Johnson.
He had the goods.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, you think LeBron is better than Carmelo?
Of course. Anthony?
Look, I'm naming people who had better rookie years than LeBron James. So I've named three.
Right.
Oh, which
Big
one?
dog.
Which one?
Big Dog Robinson.
Okay.
Milwaukee Bucks averaged 22 a game in 95-96. 22 in like 6 or 7.
Oh, I thought you were naming rookies in the same season.
No, like rookies in the history of the NBA. I can name 10 rookies that had better rookie years than LeBron.
I'm sure, like Sharif
What are we on
Abdul-Rahim
for?
type?
Sharif Abdul-Rahim,
Yeah, but-
that's neck and neck. But Shaq, for sure. Shaq is 28-12 as a rookie. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won an NBA championship, I believe, as a rookie. Maybe his second year, but
Magic Johnson won it as a rookie, I think.
I think him and Kareem both did it. Kareem came in at like 69. Either Kareem run it his first year, second year. You want me to keep naming people? Will Chamberlain.
1969.
Okay,
I'm going to keep naming dudes.
I get it.
1969.
But we just so the people know, this argument started because I was
Because you
saying
don't like
that
LaMelo Ball, you say you don't
has
like
5
him.
years in the NBA.
LaMelo's awesome, though. Come on now.
5
we
years.
can't-
Been in the league since he was 18, bro.
Anthony Edwards is younger. He's done more.
They graduated the same year.
What was Minnesota before Anthony Edwards?
They were still decent.
They was in the playoffs.
Were they?
Yeah. With
Yeah,
Mike
you talking
Conley
about
and
Cat
them?
Williams, Mike
Yeah.
Conley? They had motherfucking.
They had like a year where once Jimmy Butler
Minnesota
left.
has always been a middle ground organization.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
time I've been alive, even in the 90s when they had
KG,
Terrell Brandon,
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett, they've been decent since since Kevin Garnett got there.
Wally Zerbiak and
How
them.
about Detroit?
Why is there
How about
Detroit is a 2 notches above Minnesota because they've got a couple championships as an organization. But the New
You know why Kate Cunningham is better than LaMelo? Not only is he younger and has done more with a shittier organization, maybe not shittier, but he was playing with a player that is being, investigated for gambling.
Okay, how
Gambling.
about that the Charlotte Hornets management is garbage?
Way
Yeah,
worse than
Michael Jordan.
Detroit.
The Pistons,
Wait, Detroit.
the Pistons have
Michael Jordan's
drafted
not
better.
Good.
Championships.
The Pistons have drafted better, bro.
Yeah, they
Charlotte had
drafted Kate
Grandpa
Cunningham.
Joe Dumars is their general manager.
He's not there anymore.
Or where's he at?
I don't know.
The best thing come out of Charlotte was Grandmama. So
That
All right,
Baron
Johnson.
Davis. That Baron
Davis.
Davis.
Baron Davis
is
too, but
the-
I mean,
He took him to the first round.
Barrett Davis is the second best Hornet or third best Hornet of all time.
Okay,
Let's
this is
hear-
what
let's
I'm
hear the
saying.
three. Who's the
I
three?
don't give a fuck about
Larry
stats.
Johnson.
LaMelo is not better than Baron Davis. I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
stats.
he's better.
No.
He's a better scorer than Baron Davis. Baron Davis is a great point guard. He's Hall of Fame talent without injury. But LaMelo Ball is a pure scorer, dog. Baron Davis is not a pure scorer. Baron Davis is a fucking incredible athlete, an incredible pastor, a brute, a solid
I've never
point
been
guard.
to his church.
Right.
But I don't know about that.
Pastor Baron.
I never heard
That
of
nigga
him.
preaching with
about
knee
that.
braces.
That's-
Why is Pastor limping? I think Pastor need ACL surgery.
Throw the basketball.
Pastor Barron, did you pull a hamstring during a Revelations recap? Could you imagine your pastor getting injured during a sermon like this? My pastor is physical, okay? My pastor is he's an athlete.
He goes to the rack.
He come back out after the choir, like dude from New York.
He backflip onto the
He
stage.
went back out like, all right, I'm gonna make it for the second half of the
He
service.
get the Holy Ghost and do 12 push-ups. My pastor is an athlete.
He's still trying to do the blindfold duck at the church.
Pastor
It's about
Barron.
faith.
And then we doing no-look prayers and shit. Fuck the devil. Baron Davis, my pastor's a passer.
That Pastor Davis, boy, he can preach.
Pastor Baron
Yeah,
Davis.
my pastor got threes.
Let's
huh?
pray for Pastor. He having ACL surgery on Saturday. We got to have a guest priest while Pastor Barron is having ACL surgery.
We used to back up Baron Davis.
Who's Barron's backup?
On the court.
Pastor
On
Bart
the court.
Oatmeal. Wow, bro.
Pastor Barron is a great pastor. I promise Pastor Barron is a great pastor. You don't never hear it because, look, the church we grew up in, our pastor died preaching.
Yeah.
Pastor Henry.
Pastor Henry, yeah.
My God, that's my
God.
nigga, man. I miss that dude. He was walking across the pews going in. He was only 50. That's what's crazy because
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Rest in peace.
But he died preaching
He died.
in front of like 100 people.
Tell him, tired of my
I mean, I
mind.
wasn't at the thing, but I heard that he was in the church.
Snaps
preaching.
will tell you.
Snaps was there.
Snaps
know.
was there. I admit, I
Yeah.
wasn't there that Sunday.
Yeah. We hit the.
You all missed it, huh?
He was a cool dude.
How old were y'all when it happened?
I was
Yeah, I
a
was-
freshman.
I was in the Air Force when it happened.
So then I was a
wrote me
I was a
told me-
sophomore then.
Yeah. Snaps wrote a letter like Pastor Henry died. Like what?
During service,
Yeah.
dog. I never forget the scandal. Remember when him and his wife broke up? Oh, you wasn't there
I
yet,
don't
huh?
remember that.
Pastor Henry was knocking down bitches. You feel me?
Damn.
But he was a good dude, though.
So there's no chance that, his death, at 50 years old, little mysterious.
Could have got poisoned. I don't know.
He got hoes.
Yeah.
Oh, not this.
But not like that. I mean, I don't want to disrespect Pastor Henry.
It's a whole new podcast.
Yeah,
now.
hold on,
Now
man.
we're
I'm not-
getting
that's
into
what it is.
I'm not saying
who
that's what
killed
happened,
Pastor
but we
Henry?
cannot
Both my
take it on
pastors
the...
grew up. But look, you know what's
Pastor
crazy? I
Henry
just
was
thought
born
about
in 1947.
both the pastors whose church I grew up. They both died at 50. Pastor Carolyn Harrell is torn down. Now, you ever go to a building that you grew up going to and it's torn down? That shit kind of fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Altadena, all burnt
Man,
down.
that shit
It's
fuck
crazy.
don't fuck with you.
Yeah,
Like,
terrible.
nigga, what?
Yeah, it don't
Just
make
like
no
that,
sense.
it's over?
Over with.
But, so Pastor Henry died preaching. Pastor Carolyn Harrell, she was pretty. Now that I look back, she was pretty. She was 50. She was, you'd holler at her, you know what I mean?
You hollered
She
at.
went to Africa, caught malaria, came back and died.
My goodness.
Shout out to Africa.
Word Harvest Worship Church.
Africa's deadly.
Shout out to Africa.
I don't know what part of Africa.
Oh my goodness. That happened to my man. He went to
You had a man?
Oh, man. Do we want to hear the rest of the story?
Pastors passing to a nigga. No, fucking with you. What happened?
he gave me the spirit. Nah. Nah, my buddy went to live in Panama. He was like, fuck it, I ain't gonna pay the rent here. I'm gonna go live in Panama. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga went to Panama. And my other boy who was in the Marine Corps, he's warning him of all this shit. He's like, hey, look, they gave us 100 shots when we went to Panama. Everything can kill you. Fuck it. Like, I wouldn't even go there unless I did all that shit again. My man's all natural dude, you know what I'm saying? Lives by the earth. He moving to the house that Rambo lived in.
That nigga ate a deadly blueberry. Was out.
Motherfucker on his way home, ate some meat that was in a cooler. You know what I'm saying? And his life ain't been the same ever since. This nigga's been
He passed or he still alive?
no, he barely alive. I mean, he be
but he's
alive.
alive.
Yeah, he's
But he's
alive.
alive.
I'm sorry, he's alive. But no,
Okay.
his life has been fucked up. He went there and ate the wrong thing and had a parasite. And that shit turned into one thing, it turned into another thing. I mean, he's still dealing with that shit. It's been like 3 years.
Man, don't you never had the fear of having a parasite on your anus? That would be terrible.
On my anus.
That's where they are. That's where
We
they
all
are.
have parasites.
No, but have you seen like the ones that kind of like you get
Tapeworms?
from meat? Yeah,
Go
and
in your anus?
and if you
What are you
if
watching?
catch it, you're not supposed to pull it out because it's gonna.
When are
How do you
watching?
catch
How
it?
Yeah, what is
How do
You
you
have to
know?
go to a doctor.
You just one day like,
When does this happen?
How did you come across this?
Yeah, like
What were you searching?
you caught one. Like,
No, I had
your
a dog.
ass to the mirror was trying to catch it.
I think I did the wrong thing.
I gotta tell
Something in my ass bit me.
I pulled the tail, and that was the wrong thing to do.
I was something barking in my ass. So I looked in the mirror, and it bit me.
I'm never drinking again.
It was an ass worm.
The wings on
No,
that
because
motherfucker.
of I like to eat my steaks medium rare.
Oh, you crazy.
Medium. So
With a glass of wine?
no, with a glass of wine. I drink. I don't like drinking while eating. I rather have a Coke.
What?
Yeah, but I have like a doctor was showing me worms while I was eating red meat. Like this is what could happen if you eat the wrong red meat.
That's crucial, bro. Medium rare? Wow.
Leave pork in a bag overnight outside.
No. Why would you do that?
Do that. It'll change your life. The bag is gonna be all maggots.
I would be scared of that.
What in your car?
Just leave it out a couple of days. Put pork in a bag and leave it out for a couple of
What
days.
kind of pork? Pork chop?
Does
a
ham
piece of
count?
bacon? Like
Does
what are
ham,
we
does
talking
ham
about?
count?
Pork chop?
I'm not sure of ham. I'm not sure of ham.
Have you tried that?
Only
did the ham, that shit didn't work.
Only chitlins.
Hey man, the pepperoni still look like pepperoni. Nigga.
Put that up on the pizza. Ate that
That's
shit,
because
man.
it's cooked, nigga. That's a cooked pepperoni. Nigga.
So it's supposed to
Niggas
be.
think pepperoni is raw.
So it has to be raw pork.
Yeah, you mean.
Okay, I thought it was cooked pork. You thought it was cooked pork?
I was all the way confused on what the fuck was going on.
For real?
Let me buy some pork, put it in the bag, leave it outside. Don't nobody eat my pork. I'm doing something.
Somebody steal the bag. Who stole my bag of pork, man?
Y'all
This
cook
niggas out here stealing pork.
I can't never get this experiment
I mean, my
done.
wallet was next to the bag. You said, fuck the wallet, and you stole the pork. It's niggas out here stealing pork. Okay.
I've been working on this for 15 years.
This is the
wild
fourth
shit.
time this week.
That's some wild shit. Nah, but we did a little homegoing service for my boy Tori today. Rest in peace, man. Man, go to the doctor, get checked, people. My guy knew he was gonna pass. He had congenital heart failure, if that's how you say it. I didn't know. He didn't tell many people. He was still out there doing his thing, going to work, hanging out and shit. You know what I mean? You know, he went out like a soldier, man.
If you were terminally ill, would you tell it a lot of people? Maybe 2, 3?
No, probably not.
Like Chadwick Boseman. Who knew he was?
You know, I saw him before he passed, maybe about a year, and I thought something was. He was skinny, you know what I'm saying? But he was to himself. So there's this bar that we all used to go to called the Dime.
Oh, he's at the dime?
He was a part owner.
Oh, okay.
He had a red leather jacket on. I never forget. David Lucas tried to talk to him. David walked up to him. Chapman went.
Not you.
David was like, you ever seen nigga do this? And just pivoted and walked away.
That's Marvel money
And
right
David
there.
was kind of, he wasn't hot. He didn't say nothing disrespectful, but I said, you know, I told, hey man, something. I didn't know what was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But when you know it's coming, you ain't got no time for no bullshit. I don't give a fuck what you about to tell me. I don't give a fuck what you might want to say to me, nigga. This ain't personal, but fuck you.
I don't even want to hear
If a
Should I
nigga,
ask?
if
I
a
don't
nigga,
care.
yeah, I mean, do I gotta
Did he even
tell
know who he
you?
was?
Yeah, we all knew who he was.
No, he knew who David Lucas was.
Had no idea.
You didn't give a fuck.
Chadwick Boseman didn't fuck with YouTube, nigga. We YouTube stars. Nigga, he was a real star. Not no vegan star like us. Nigga, we tofu stars. Niggas low-level motherfuckers know who we are. But David Lucas just ate it. You ever
Push the words back in his
that
mouth.
motherfucker ate the air.
Through the words.
Chewed it a little bit. Turned around. He ate the wind off the nigga's hand. Oh, okay, I understand what's going on.
No, I get it.
Yeah, you know.
That's that shit they teach you when you go A-list. They
Yeah,
teach you how to
man.
throw air in the niggas' mouths so they won't
man, I don't
talk.
know.
Yeah.
That's A-list.
But it wasn't
A-list
arrogant.
shit,
It was
yeah.
like, I don't have to
No, it's
talk.
what- right.
I don't have
That's
to
the-
talk to you because you want to talk to me and I'm out. Have you ever thought about that? If you see me out, we don't have to say shit to each other, nigga, because you feel you got an urge to say some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because fuck you, nigga.
Right.
Turn around, pivot, about face, get the fuck up. Some people talk to you like that.
Oh, David Lucas pivoted.
David Lucas turned his
yeah.
ass around and came and stood next to me and.
But he's looking like a champ.
Did he say anything about it?
I mean, no, you
was
could tell
quiet.
he wanted to, but nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
He
You
knew
mad
you-
because another man don't want to talk to you?
He knew you saw it.
David didn't get mad. He took a David's a real nigga. Shit.
Right.
Oh,
That's
I
hilarious.
thought Chadwick
That's why
hit
I
him
never.
with the bomb and then
That's
pivoted.
why I never approached.
That's what I was like,
I'm looking.
When I
for
see
a new
famous people,
love.
I don't try to approach and talk to them.
I try to keep it organic, but I'm at the age, man. If a motherfucker disrespect me, they gonna get
You in the
broke
fuck
down on the side. Nah, I ain't gonna put
Is
hands
that-
on
would
nobody.
Would that be disrespectful if you?
Yeah.
Nah, that would be disrespectful to me.
What would you do?
Because I understand.
Well, you a pivot?
I'll be like, oh, no disrespect, man.
And he said, hey, I don't even want to hear that. I don't
You don't even have to say that, nigga. You could have just turned around. You could have just turned your goof ass around, nigga. I know it's no disrespect. You don't know me, I don't know you. It can't be nothing but nothing, nigga. What else is gonna be, nigga? That's how people act like you act.
Right. That's how they talk about you. When they talk about you, that's how they talk
I
about you.
have the right not to fuck with you.
Yeah,
and
at
you
all.
shouldn't take it personal. If you're a man,
What's the top five? What's the top five celebrities that we wouldn't think that you would be quiet for?
well, that's an interesting question.
Like, what level of celebrity do you be like, nigga, fuck you?
Yeah.
you
Put
can't
your
hush-
hand down.
You can't hush me, nigga.
Listen.
Any rapper that was popular in the late 90s, early 2000s, I might put them back here. Man, shut the fuck up,
Drag
nigga.
on.
You a studio gangster, nigga. I know it.
And Drag On was like,
Drag on.
You don't sit your eclectic, weird rapping ass down.
what about Q-Tip?
Nah, Q-Tip's a legend.
He can hush you.
He can't put his finger on my mouth. For niggas to shush me on my lips with his finger, I'm diving on it.
He zip your lip.
Air one though. He go airbend on you. Like,
But
He zip your lips with the zipper. You feel it go across your lips, and then he throw the key away.
Oh, he throw the key away. Now imagine you was looking for the key. Oh, I'm gonna find this key and say something to you, nigga. You in the grass looking for the key?
In the grass was fucked up. You been in
it's
the
a day.
grass?
It's a day party.
You was in the grass?
Yeah. Nah, Q-Tip. But see, it ain't even status driven. It's more based on just who I fuck with.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
Because look, I ran into C.J. Mack at Baron Davis' house. I was acting like a straight groupie. Most niggas don't know who C.J.
I was
Mack
trying to ask you
is.
who is CJ Mack?
That's a legend to me.
Is he a dancer or something?
He a rapper.
What did you say? What did you
He
say?
was the
groupie?
first rapper from '60s, where Nipsey Hussle was
Oh, okay,
from.
okay.
He was popping. Now he never was super popular,
Right.
But to niggas that loved the West Coast hip hop, you knew who he was. He was
Right,
like
yeah.
a staple in West Coast hip hop
Right.
from like '91 to like '96.
So
Oh, yeah,
what groupie
OG.
did
I got
what groupie did you say to him?
I just was talking to him, and you could tell he wasn't used to it. You know, motherfucker. Hold on, motherfucker. You know who I am? I said, nigga, you CJ Mack, nigga. What are you talking about?
I love you.
And he got that rap. Yeah, you know, okay, good. Like, man, that shit crazy.
I got both your CDs.
Like, if I see Trey D, I'm a fan now. I fuck with Trey D.
Yeah.
Tracy D, one of the hardest.
Yeah, Trey D.
Because with the culture we grew up in, he was really authentically a gangster, a
Okay.
shot caller type nigga, but he was a hip hop head.
And a dope rapper too.
dope
though.
rapper,
Yeah.
so he's rare because all that shit them niggas was rapping about,
Yeah.
he was really that, like for real.
Yeah, and if somebody really was doing it, they really couldn't rap.
Right.
You could tell by who more gangster was by the whacker
Back
they
then it was
was.
a separation.
Does that matter?
If I see
Like,
Brother Lynch, you know who Brother Lynch is?
No.
I might fan out. Brother Lynch, they thought he was a gangster rapper. He wasn't. He was a horror flick rapper. So he spit
That's a
rhymes.
micro genre.
Yeah,
So
was
he
out
spit
there.
rhymes. It sounded like some gangster shit, but he wrote his rhymes like horror movies. So he would rap about killing people, killing babies, and
Right.
pregnant chicks. But he was a horror. He wrote his shit like a horror flick. Every day EBK all day. That was one of his famous sayings.
Would you let Nelly shush you?
No, but I respect Nelly. Here's the thing, though.
He said no. First
Nelly
thing.
seems to be a real nigga to me.
Okay.
But when he came out, his style was anti everything I grew up listening to. I thought it was corny, but as I got older and less jaded, I was like, oh, Nelly was original. He actually is pretty dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Down
he
Down
was
Baby.
fun.
But when it first came out, I wasn't fucking with
Y'all
it.
wasn't fucking with that over here?
Now, it played all the time, but it wasn't
didn't.
something. I didn't think it was
I
dope.
mean, I wouldn't buy the tape or nothing. I feel you on that. Like, I gotta get that.
Bro,
I love Pimp Juice though.
there was tape of me out there
That was
thinking
classic.
it was a joke. Like, yeah, we gonna get Nelly on the show, and that was like funny. Like, Nelly's not gonna make it. Like that Down Down Baby shit ain't gonna do it. I didn't know. Clearly, I was wrong. But made it. Shout out to Nelly.
That'd be funny. It just you'd be like the worst music producer in the history of hip hop when you just turn down all the shit. You just keep coming to your office. DMX, you yelling too much. You need to relax. Bro.
Right,
And
right.
the dog thing, bro.
Was y'all was you guys on DJ Quick in DC?
I mean, a little bit because that was in that era when hip hop was so new that everything played on TV. So you would at least, if it played on TV at least, and DJ Quick played on TV a little bit.
But what DJ Quick though? Like if somebody say DJ Quick,
it wasn't enough DJ Quick for me to differentiate one from the other.
See, I knew it.
I liked him though.
DJ Quick is so
dope.
dope.
MC8 though. That's who I fucked with.
Man, that's crazy.
Hey, his voice was incredible.
No, yeah, MC8 was dope.
His voice is incredible. I ain't listened to a lot of his shit, like the one album off of the Menace joint. But
have you heard Dollars and Cents? The DJ Quick MC8 diss?
No,
man, that would change your whole mind.
So DJ Quick, gangster rapper, gangster party rapper. So, you see what YG is? That's kind of what DJ Quick was, but YG's not as talented.
Right.
DJ Quick, if Mustard,
shout out to YG.
If Mustard and YG was one person, that's DJ Quick.
Okay, yeah, because he made the music too. I remember that was the whole thing about him. He made
What
the music
you mean?
too.
I can't give you that.
Talk to me.
DJ Quick was more like Easy E than YG.
But DJ Quick had lyrics though.
YG don't have lyrics like DJ
what
Quick.
What I mean by YG makes like gangster party songs.
Yeah.
Tooted and booted.
Yeah.
Quick would have never made Tooted and Booted, but he would make sounds sonically that made you party like Tooted and Booted. And he was a blood. But he was
Maybe the blood might be the only. I can't give. Now
I think Quick made good party records.
He made party records, but he was also a storyteller.
Oh, for
you know
sure,
what I'm
he was
saying?
complete.
He was a complete artist that just didn't.
He slept on.
He was a very slept on artist.
He
but
was
he's
the
a very
second wave
complete.
of the West.
No,
for
DJ
us.
Quick came out in the mid '80s.
Yeah,
I know that's what I'm saying. He was the second wave.
After
He was the second wave. Yeah, he was the second wave.
Yeah,
exactly.
he was supposed to be
the
that.
second wave. So, but he wasn't as.
He was the first
wasn't as
nigga.
He was almost like to us. He was almost a hybrid,
Right.
of a lot of the dudes that was fire before.
Yeah.
So it wasn't enough of something for you to latch on to. It was a lot of everything, but it wasn't enough like, oh, he's got the bars, oh, he makes the music too. Like niggas did his songs, played it in go-go and all that shit, but it wasn't like you ride around and hear Quick.
It didn't
falling
cross
out of
over
cars.
to our
No,
generation.
it didn't. He never. Something I don't know. Somewhere along his trajectory, it just didn't. It never really clicked on the mainstream, and it should have. Because for people who really like DJ Quick and be listening to DJ Quick, when they go to DJ Quick concerts, it's a whole fucking thing. Like he's
DJ
the best
Quick-
artist in the world. Like to them.
Right.
He's unfuckwittable at his peak, but I personally think his problem was he didn't defer.
Die smoking that motherfucker.
I'm trying.
Whooping his ass.
Stop. Leave the motherfucker. Hey, I see you. You need to stop it. Leave it alone.
I got to have my stogie.
You got to do some push-ups when you smoke that motherfucker, boy.
Whooping his ass. Whoever brought him that one, that's too strong. That was too strong.
Smoke inhale it. This
get him
nigga's
to diet.
inhaling the smoke.
Get him the diet cigar.
Do not inhale it.
They got the
Kraig,
grown man
don't
over
inhale
there.
it.
What's happening is coming right back at me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not blowing out hard enough.
It's coming right back at me.
Got that boomerang. I see.
DJ Quick didn't defer.
Man,
He didn't defer, meaning
Like,
like
who was he with, too? Because he wasn't like with
he was
Dogtown or
signed
nothing.
to. I forget who he was signed to. But when I'm saying, you know what I mean by he didn't defer.
Yeah, tell me what
It's like when the sound started to change.
yeah, he changed with it.
But what I'm saying is that's what fucked him up. Because
Okay.
after that balance and options shit,
And rhythm and
the difference between him and Dr. Dre, he could have been Dr. Dre.
better
But
than Dre.
Dr. Dre had more of a producer mind where Dr. Dre was signing a bunch of dope young niggas and having them ghost produce under his shit. You feel me? So when Dr. Dre dropped that Chronic in Chronic 2001,
Yeah.
that sound is so much different than anything that had ever come out on the West Coast. He took it to another level. Quick didn't go there. When Dre elevated the game,
Oh no.
Quick didn't go there. He didn't go. He could have went there, but like when he did that shit for Truth Hurts, that shit was fire.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
But
Rhythmalism?
Dre kept he kept reinventing himself, and Quick didn't. Like I'll give you an example. Like Quick signed Mossberg. Mossberg was crazy.
Yeah, Mossberg, yeah,
He
rest in
signed
peace.
Sugar Free. Sugar Free, one of the
Still
greatest
out there
ever.
cracking.
So bam. So you look at Dre. Dre signed The Game, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, 50, Truth Hurts. Like Dre is a real fucking gym rat with this music shit. So he was always getting back in the lab, finding new sounds. Quick stayed just Quick.
So who do you think is better?
I think
DJ Quick or Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
That's
I
fair.
cannot name you a DJ Quick song. To be
That's because you don't
That's-
know, but
yeah,
you can't
that's
clearly
the-
say that, like, because Quick wrote his own rhymes and made the beat.
I'm
He was
just
a better
saying,
rapper.
I'm just saying, there's some rappers from that generation that cross over to my generation.
Let me
Quick
tell you
wasn't one
something.
of them.
Who?
If he West Coast, he probably is.
Who was
though.
one of
'Cause when
them?
I go to the like,
No, that DJ
So
Quick
who-
wasn't one of them.
So who
If
did?
you're
Like
West Coast, he
NWA, ECE, you know, Method Man, Wu-Tang, they cross over.
what's that? They went. What's that thing called? Like the Lamert Park Day or something over there.
Project Blow.
I went to that, and everybody from the kids all the way up, they knew all his songs, and they
Oh, did
knew
you
all
quit?
the Too Short songs.
Yeah.
And I was amazed watching grandmas and grandkids.
Yeah.
Right.
Go,
Like, if I'm
"Bitch."
Quick, when they did that
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore shit, I feel disrespected. I should have been in that.
For sure. He's
He was the second wave, and he did produce the music and rap himself.
You got to
He just-
remember, Quick
Yeah.
was
But
17
the music
when he
changed
came
like
out.
shit, though.
I'm not sure exactly.
You know,
He might have been. He might have been 17.
Go ahead.
Something like that.
You
But
know who's really underrated as an artist?
Who?
As like, you know, sort of like a rapper singer? Diddy. I was driving from, you know, Los Angeles to Las
As a
Vegas.
rapper, you talking about his raps?
I don't know, like when he's on the song
Fun
and he
songs.
does whatever the fuck it is, because he's not singing, but he's not rapping. It's kind of like in between. His parts are good.
See, that's because other people are writing this shit. But look, our generation, every time we heard that, it was like, man, what the fuck is this nigga rapping?
It was always funny. It was almost like a joke
It's
every
a
time
joke,
he did it.
like,
Yeah.
nigga,
Bad
what-
Boys for Life.
I like Bad Boys for Life.
Victory.
The song,
not Victory. I couldn't do
Hate
it.
Me Now.
Victory's terrible. Would you, Craig, would you let Kadeem Hardison shush you?
Hell no.
Grab his hand up the sky. Get your damn hand down.
That's funny as fuck.
Scarlett Johansson, a white woman. Would you let her
Kadeem
shush you?
Hardison, though.
I'm not letting nobody shush me.
Hey, you are. CJ Mack?
Yeah.
Nah,
that
man.
cigar
Not
is.
the shush,
No,
but
no,
the
shush.
Chadwick.
The
You
hand.
let's call it
Chadwick.
the Chadwick.
Get Chadwick.
Would you let anybody Chadwick you? You know?
Chadwick put his hand up and was like,
Yeah, this is what we saying with respect, the whole
look,
schmear.
as a man, this is
Kadeem
what we
Hardison?
know. So this is the difference between niggas who are mentally ill and niggas who are real men. Mm-hmm. Mentally ill niggas don't like boundaries.
Right.
If another grown man tell you, hey, bro, I don't feel like it, or stop, you respect that.
Right.
You don't keep pushing past another person's boundaries. You don't know what's on the other side of that. Nigga might kill you. You don't know what's going on in the motherfucking life to push them over. So if a nigga just put the hand up like,
Right.
I'm going to respect it.
What if they do that shit, but you're not even going there to talk to them? You're just going
That
there.
happened to me.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I ain't even come over here to talk to you.
Going to you, man. Get the fuck.
I thought a nigga recognized me. He was saying, hey, but he was talking to somebody behind me, right?
Everyone was trying to get my autograph pistol out.
And I was like, what you want a picture? Come on, let's do the picture. He's like,
You know what it was, right?
I don't know who the fuck you are.
You know
it was like a white Mexican looking dude that acted black.
It was Eddie Murphy, right? That time you met Eddie Murphy.
Come on, let's get this picture right quick, man. I got other shit to do. Hey, watch out,
Eddie know me. Eddie knew me.
Eddie knew me is crazy.
What if Eddie knew you, though? What if Eddie knew you on the low?
But he's a comedy head. He probably know who we are.
You think so?
Them niggas be knowing.
Shout out to Eddie Murphy.
Shout out to Eddie Murphy.
Just
Just happened
imagine,
recently. or this-
being that rich, them niggas be online under other monikers watching shit.
Shout out to Eddie Murphy.
And I be around Corey. All them niggas watch that show.
Everybody watch Corey on the low, whether
So-
they admit it or not.
Yeah,
It's a guilty pleasure for all men.
Yeah.
You know how many calls I done got from celebrities? I'm like, how you get my number? Because of shit on 5150.
Oh, you put your number out there on 5150?
No.
That's crazy.
People be wanting to reach out.
Yo, hit me up, y'all.
I've had
Kraig.
3 A-listers and countless other C-listers. C-listers and D-listers, they gonna call you.
Who's
Yeah.
the top 5 C-listers in the game?
Man.
Top 5 C-listers in the game. It's
C-listers.
funny as fuck. Okay.
I'm G-list. I'm like on G. I'm a G-list celebrity.
Kadeem Hardison. Everybody except Martin that used to be on Martin.
No, not to shit on.
But Tashina Arnold is a superstar. in
Yeah,
my
she's
opinion.
the greatest.
Nipsey.
Nipsey's top 5 C.
No, Nipsey is not
level.
on the C level. He's got to be.
You talking about the character?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nipsey
I was
Hussle.
like,
No,
what are
that's
you
what I'm
talking
saying.
about?
Exactly. So
Right.
he's lower than C level.
I mean,
Nipsey Hussle.
I'm not. I don't do the gang shit with the C's.
Tisha
and
Campbell.
No, I'm talking about the
B's.
guy
I don't know.
who ran Nipsey's on Martin.
Tisha Campbell. Have you seen how
He's not a
Tisha Campbell
C-list
looks
level.
now?
No.
Tisha Campbell?
Yeah, she looks kind of rough.
Oh,
I'm not
God.
gonna speak on
Shout out. I seen Tisha Campbell. She looked great at the Comedy Chateau.
Yeah, shout out.
It was a couple
I'm not
months
gonna
ago.
speak. I'm a fan.
I love her. She's a
This
legend.
motherfucker.
You're out of your fucking mind.
He
His
just
name's
got over
Alejandro.
here.
You say something about Tisha Arnold, the wine gonna blow your head off.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
That motherfucker.
choke you.
She
That's
was cool.
Gina, right?
Remember
That's
she-
Gina.
No, that's Pam.
Pam.
Remember she was
No,
at
but what's the actor's name who did Gina?
that's
Tisha Arnold.
Okay,
I mean, no.
Tisha
You just said her name,
Campbell.
Tisha
Tisha
Campbell.
Campbell.
Campbell, right?
Yeah, but
She looks good, right?
she was
that's the
at she was at the
Yeah.
Comedy
Look
Chateau.
good out there. Shout out to
I seen her. She looked great.
I'm gonna tell you something. Them '90s comedians and actors, they sensitive as fuck.
Oh, for sure.
I don't like a lot
was
of
cool though.
I don't like a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like a lot of you niggas, but I like Tisha Campbell and Tisha Arnold.
Oh,
She
yeah.
came
Yeah,
out. Remember,
yeah.
she was at the Improv and she hung out with us. We
Yeah,
was
they cool
roasting.
as
She
a
stood
breeze.
out there with us while niggas was roasting for like an hour. She even let niggas tell her she should be comedians.
Yeah.
Did you roast her?
She didn't throw the hand up on nobody.
Did you roast her?
She could have though. I couldn't roast her. She know you crazy.
you
I'm just
take her?
asking.
No, that's disrespect. It's here. It's here. Okay. If I want to see her, I could turn on the TV. She is playing at any moment on somebody's TV somewhere.
Yeah.
She's a legend.
Most definitely.
Legend.
I know they hate niggas like us, cause they're like, "How are you as popular as me?" And you, who the fuck are you?
I think it's like I'm not popular. Probably you.
I mean, I'm not. I don't mean that. I mean like. I mean like you. I mean like YouTube motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
But
YouTube motherfuckers. They
That's
don't
why
get it.
people hate streamers because it's like they go through another lane,
Yeah.
and now they have everybody's fucking attention.
But we had to. Because the people in the 90s was gatekeeping like a mug and
There
what
was some
let us
hating
get out.
going
They
on
would
in the
not let
90s.
us
Yeah,
get
they don't
on.
let so
So
many
we
people
out
do
here
it,
now.
so, yeah.
I'm
We
telling you,
here
I don't
now.
mess with a lot of them motherfuckers, dog, because now a lot of motherfuckers be looking for flying monkeys.
To me, the perfect example is DDG and the girl from The Little Mermaid. She went the traditional way. He went more the YouTube way. He's bigger.
Yeah.
shit. That girl's acting the biggest movies in the world. It's
Yeah,
way
what
more
movies?
better.
What movies? Little Mermaid and then
Little
what?
Mermaid.
That's enough right there.
And
He's a
then
writer,
what?
though.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
writer,
a-
so
yeah,
he's going to
that's-
defend his
That's
craft.
enough. I mean, Little
Yeah.
Mermaid
Little
is.
Mermaid
I
is-
just
yeah.
no children are watching DDG or whatever his
No,
name
not
is.
at all.
I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah,
Okay,
they-
okay,
Y'all
but I
tripping.
know
No,
who she
no.
is.
Okay, well,
and she's been in
you're an
other
old head,
shit.
man. You're stuck in the past.
Hey,
You're stuck in
excuse
the
me.
past, my
Okay,
friend.
all right. I know Disney still Disney's still Disney, motherfucker. Okay, let's stop playing. Like they make toys
true.
with her face on it, nigga. Like, okay, do you
Hey,
understand what I'm
Disney is
saying?
still Disney. The
It's little
actress
girls
who
with
plays
shit in
the
their room
character
with her on the
no.
picture on
Yeah,
that
that's true.
motherfucker. Stop
Because
playing.
it's like the Snow White, the Rachel Ziegler girl. That movie bombed. Do you think they're gonna put her in another
We ain't
movie?
talking about a bomb.
No, we ain't talking about a bomb.
But I
no.
don't
We
think
ain't talking
they-
about
I
a
don't-
bomb.
bomb,
We
no.
ain't
I don't
talking
think-
about bomb. Mermaid wasn't no bomb.
No, it wasn't a bomb.
Was it? It did okay.
No.
It
Are they gonna do a
did
sequel?
more than
Are they gonna do a
DDG. Did more than DDG. No one's put
don't
300
know.
million behind DDG and anything he's involved in. Okay, let's be honest.
How much
here.
did you think she got paid?
No one put invested. That's what's important. Fuck getting paid. The money that's being invested to make the shit is what's important. Nobody's putting 300 million behind nothing that nigga ever did. I don't know who the fuck he is. Okay, God bless him.
I don't know, dog.
I don't know.
300 million. That's a third of a billion.
That's not what she
three-tenths
made,
a
though. That's not
billion.
what she
Mr. Beast is more popular than anybody you can name from the 90s except a couple A-listers.
And guess what he did?
What'd he do?
Signed up for a motherfucking TV show.
He did.
Yeah, because you ain't
was
never
making
that big, motherfucker. Okay,
He was making 25
The internet
mil
is
a
still,
year.
I mean, it's still cranking, but that TV, that worldwide stream, on real platforms with real production.
Yeah, that's a different animal.
That when motherfuckers put up real money and there's stockholders behind the money that's being put up. Ain't no stockholders behind
Yeah,
shit.
That's a difference. There is a
That's
difference.
another level, bro.
So there's
know.
no money behind Kai Sanat?
Hey.
God bless. Castanat is a marketing tool for people that have money. That's what he is. If you have money and you want to push a product, you go to a marketing tool, which is
Kevin Hart
Castanat.
ran his little ass over there trying to get some of that fame.
Everybody want to be on there. They run music through there.
Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj.
Uncle Todd Comedy.
Lizzo.
Hey, Kai Snap,
Yeah,
man.
that's what you do because he's a marketing tool for younger people. That a quick way to get to the young people is to go to Castanat. Yeah, there's ain't nothing wrong with that, but that ain't Disney. You know what I'm saying? That's not 400,000
Well, let's not forget
screens.
that Kevin Hart
right.
is a social media guy. That's what saved his career. Twitter. Social media. Wasn't movies. He was out of here. And that nigga took Twitter seriously because he seen what Dane Cook did. he saved his career and blew himself back up. It wasn't traditional Hollywood that saved him. It was social media.
Although I did love
What?
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane was a good movie, but it was a flop.
Jumanji.
I didn't like
I like the new Jumanjis, man, with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
I like everything Kevin Hart do.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is a savage.
Yeah.
What I respect about
I don't
him
watch
is,
it all, but I like everything he do.
yeah, I mean, he's just a smart guy. You know, the fact that he went and fucked with Kai Cenat means he's tapped in.
Yeah, for sure.
And now Drewski's doing movies.
I keep that LOL network on in the background.
Do
It's a
you
good program
support?
on there.
Yeah.
Everybody hates
Oh.
Chris and all that shit on there. I fuck with
That's
that
on
channel.
there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Watch that shit every day.
Damn, I remember when that shit started as a satellite. What you
But
call it?
90s niggas, you
Yeah.
can't even
You
have
got commercials and everything now.
You can't
Ain't
even
no
have
just
an
breaks with
hey,
time on it no more.
Alejandro, you
Yeah.
can't even have an opinion about these 90s niggas, bro. They take everything personal.
Nigga, talking to this guy. He got really personal.
That goes.
He got really personal.
Nigga, don't give me a reason. I see you, nigga.
You hate the new era, huh?
Huh? No, what are you talking about?
Did you see the
I
top-
love the new era.
The old ways are dead, my friend.
No, I mean, I don't, I don't know if a lot of y'all out there know, I got a personality going on, you know what I'm saying? On the internet, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me say the catchphrase real quick. That's what I did. Speaking of that, I had the comedians mad as shit, Kraig. I said, I'm going to take my shit, and I told them I started booking shows as Mr. I See You. You know what I'm saying? Mr. I See You is booking shows now. For my internet clips. If you see me on that, you won't see me on the clips, but if you hear a voice and it's called Mr. I See You giving a compliment, that's your boy. You see me on there, right?
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, you know Mr. I See You. He's not me, but he sound like me. And he might look like me, but you won't see him. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Did y'all see the trade that got shut down? Kevin Durant for Rudy Gobert, Dante DiVincenzo, and Rob Dillingham. Suns said nope. No, the Timberwolves rejected that trade.
I also heard Kevin Durant didn't want to go to Timberwolves.
Really?
Yeah. So he already said like he didn't want to play there. So I don't know.
I wonder why. Too much pressure?
If they give all of that up, then what are they gonna be? What are they gonna be?
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is.
Rudy Gobert.
He's a liability in the playoffs.
Kevin Durant's overrated. He's done.
Actually, we haven't even talked to OKC won the championship.
Durant's
Shout out to that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Thunder. Shout out to
Talked about it, didn't we?
No, we talked about our
picked it.
prediction.
Yeah, you
we
picked
picked
man.
it.
Alejandro was right. And
Yeah.
You picked OKC?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot.
that's how he won
Yeah,
that
yeah,
mustache.
But he lost the beard.
We can say now, right? Shea is better than Allen Iverson.
Who?
Allen
Who?
Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Oh my God! Stop!
No, we're not doing that.
You don't have to do
No,
this.
we're not
We
doing
don't have
that.
to
We're
do
not.
that.
No,
That's not
no.
even
That's my
necessary.
answer. No.
Gosh, he's way
And it could be
bigger.
biased, but
Can I tell you a couple
if-
stats?
if-
A couple of stats. He's the fourth player ever to have 15 or more 30-point games in a playoff run, and he's only with 4 players to win the MVP, scoring title, and championship. Michael
Ah.
Jordan did it 4 times.
Allen Iverson
Shout
was
out to him.
5'11".
So okay, then that's the
If
deal.
Allen Iverson was the size of Homeboy,
If
no,
that's
well,
an
then
if.
don't. Well, then we can't do this whole if then, nigga. Because
No,
it's
you're
not
saying
fair.
if.
Allen Iverson,
Are you a championship guy or just who has more game?
Well, he has the combination. He has the MVP, scoring titles. He's scored 30 points a game 3 straight years, and now has a Finals MVP and MVP. He has everything.
He's the shit, but he's not Allen Iverson.
damn,
I didn't
can't do
realize
it.
he averaged
I didn't know
34
that
years
either.
in a row. That's the case.
Three.
That's incredible.
Okay.
That's
Damn.
incredible. Nobody's done that. What, since Jordan or some shit like that?
I don't like how it looks. It don't look as good
It
as
don't look
Iverson
pretty.
shit.
It don't
Yeah,
look
that-
pretty. He
that's-
has his jump shot is ugly.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. That Iverson
He's
shit
not a
look,
fighter.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a fighter to me. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have a heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, Iverson's about heart, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Iverson's about
yeah,
fighting.
it was
He's a
crazy.
You just
little
had to be
dude.
there, dog.
He's
Yeah.
scrappy. He's like,
I
you guys-
saw him in the finals against
Did you
the
see?
Lakers.
Have you seen him in real life?
Okay.
In real life, he's 5'11", bro.
You remember him like
Yeah.
He's not
96,
big.
Bro, that was
97?
crazy. It felt like the underdog shit you was
Yeah.
talking about. That was
He
Allen
was
Iverson.
embarrassing niggas.
He was a mean Steph Curry. That
He was
smaller.
embarrassing niggas.
With the cornrows.
Like making niggas spin in circles, fall down,
First.
stepping over nigga. He was doing like nigga. He was so fast it didn't look right. It's like, how are you just blowing by everybody?
he looked like the first hood dude to hit the NBA.
Yeah, and everybody followed like everybody copied his style, definitely. Even Shay has like the cornrows and the long sleeve and the somewhat of a headband. He has like your type of headband though.
Like I think Iverson and Kobe are like the most respected by the younger generation. I see a lot of that on them. They really respect
Kobe
those.
was so great, dog. Niggas don't realize how good Kobe was. Will there ever be? Like people keep trying to say Spider. Is that his name? Spider Ant-Man? It's not even close. Ant-Man is more D Wade than Kobe. Kobe was like.
Kobe had a chip on his shoulder. Witchcombs never had that. Kobe wasn't the star in the beginning. He was on the bench, and he had to get better.
He's sitting behind Eddie Jones.
Yeah, who was brilliant. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a whole different thing when you got a chip on your shoulder and you got to take it.
How about this weak-ass list? Best white players of all time. Larry Bird, Dirk Nowitzki. What's the dude from the Nuggets?
Joker.
John Stockton, Jerry West.
Crazy.
No
Luka. Luka need to be on there.
Where's Luka?
It would be any team of black players.
Luka need to be on there, bro.
And they could be the team of the greatest black players.
That is a garbage list.
A
First
team
of
full of
all,
black dudes? No.
John
The greatest
Stockton
black
is not
team.
even the best point guard in the history of the Jazz.
Who is?
Pistol Pete. John Stockton is not better than Pistol Pete. John Stockton is 14 and 10 a game.
Well, okay, but it changed it with Pistol Pete. I don't know who created that list.
What?
Luka need to be on there.
Pete's career averages.
Race baiters.
Shay
Race
is better
baiters
than
made
Luka
that.
right now,
Here's
by
the
the way.
answer from OpenCourtBasketball.com.
I just don't like how it looks.
Pistol Pete for 10 years averaged 24.5 and 5.
Against who, though? They was
It's the
really
best
out there
players of the
farming.
time.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
You know who
Of
should
that
be
time?
in that list? Kirk Heinrich.
Dirty Curdy.
Kirk was playing against, black players all the time.
I think they all played against them.
He had no choice to play against the black player.
Kevin McHale should be on that list.
Over
he was
who?
nasty.
Who you taking off of there? Kevin McHale. He
He's
can't
not
have
better than
Dirk's
Dirk.
spot. He can't have Dirk's
He's not
spot.
better
He
than
can't have
Dirk.
Jokic spot either.
No,
He can't have that. Nope.
Hell no. That team, you got to put together a best black team for that. Or best team of black people with like Muslim names.
That's funny as
Black,
fuck.
black people with Muslim
The
names.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon. We can put a team to match up. Who's the
Chris
dude?
Abdul-Rauf.
Yeah, he just played for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam. Is that like a Muslim name?
That's a fencer. That's a famous French fencer. Who is the best international black player of all time?
Hakeem.
Giannis.
Giannis is better than Hakeem.
Hakeem.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna give me Hakeem. Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem. You know he changed it.
Hakeem
He
can
goes to
actually.
Hakeem to learn how to get better.
Yeah.
Hakeem
They
has
all do.
moves.
They all do.
They go to
He has
Hakeem to
moves.
learn how to be.
He's a better defensive
There's going to be
player.
a whole group of African dudes coming out that league in the next 5
Still
years.
going
They
to
got
Hakeem.
Hakeem's boys. They're going to be a problem.
Giannis, how do you say his name?
Giannis.
Here's Giannis.
Giannis.
Oh, you got it. Giannis.
He's already at 20,000 points. Giannis, how do you say his last name?
Antetokounmpo. If you just try it,
Yeah,
it'll
Yeah,
show.
I was just literally just started.
Career average.
Antetokounmpo.
It was a different game.
Here's an answer from HoopShape.com.
Hakeem should still translate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Still.
Like that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
Yeah.
Still.
fucking Giannis. The game was slower. He wouldn't be arrow stepping on motherfuckers.
Yeah,
No.
you take a year step out. He's short.
You know Hakeem Olajuwon used to be Akeem, and he
Oh,
changed
really?
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He
With
was.
an A?
Yeah, it was Akeem Olajuwon.
But after
Why he changed it?
after the Eddie Murphy movie, I remember.
It was in an Eddie Murphy movie.
That's what. Hakeem,
That movie's based on him.
fuck you. I love you too.
That's when he got to the Rockets. On his way to the Rockets, he stopped in New York.
Check the movie out. He was like, no more. I am Hakeem.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. That's
Cameron is a hustler, dog. He just inked a $750,000 memoir book deal with Simon and Schuster Publishing.
Shout out
These
to
computers
Cameron.
Putin.
What's he gonna write about?
His
What
life.
can he write about?
20
Dipset.
years.
Fucking thick white bitches. You know what he do.
He gets money.
Yeah.
I can tell you,
I
like-
fuck with Cam.
Cameron,
That dude's my guy.
I heard him. I heard
You
him.
guys have a chapter reserved in my book.
A what?
Chapter?
Okay. I don't know what a chapter
And a
is. I don't want. I don't.
Both.
I
You
don't
get
want
both.
Chapter.
to give you no chapter.
Chapter.
That's a dinosaur.
You want me a chapter?
That's a raptor with a lisp. A chapter. How do you roar with a lisp?
Gay crocodile.
How the fuck do you know that the homie play ball, he posted this and he was right. There are no real dinosaur bones in museums. All that shit is fake.
Yeah, who said this?
There's no real dinosaur bones in museums.
Who said this though? Who's this reference?
The homie play ball.
Oh, they crazy.
Yeah. No, I've actually heard something about this before too. Like, how do?
There's no way to disprove it though.
Well, there's no way to prove it.
Exactly.
That's a great hustle.
Because I mean, like,
Dog,
a great
science
hustle.
is a hustle.
It's a great hustle if you pull that off.
if you go far back enough, people can't find the answer.
You should tell the audience about the thing that you've been working on. What you discovered in the backyard of your people's house.
Well, I
those
forgot.
bones.
Yeah. 88 million years ago, there was something bigger than dinosaurs.
They'll find a single
Roaches.
vertebrae and create a whole name. This is a manure raptor.
Yeah, but nothing to go off of.
The biggest asshole in a prehistoric.
It was an asshole and wings.
Dinosaurs aren't real, bro.
You don't think dinosaurs are real at all? Completely bullshit.
But why make up dinosaurs though? You could have
When
made up anything
somebody
else.
It's a
somebody
great
says
story.
sharks and crocodiles are
taxpayer money.
dinosaurs.
Huh?
When they say crocodiles and sharks are dinosaurs, what do you say to that?
I say crocodiles are.
But there's no dinosaurs, then how would they be dinosaurs?
They're the last ones. They're the only ones that survive. They
I'm
should have
saying,
told the story.
but
There's
no
never
dinosaurs, though.
never been a Brontosaurus. So that's
Right,
never
there's
happened.
No pterodactyls.
No T-Rex?
No pterodactyl.
I talked
No
about this
raptors?
years ago. Look at the build of a T-Rex. Then find animals that exist with that same build.
Kangaroos.
How many things have you seen a kangaroo kill?
People. They got some serious
They
punches.
only in Australia, but if they was in Cincinnati, they would be killing all kind of motherfuckers.
Kangaroos are scary, bro. Have you seen a kangaroo in real life? It's the scariest shit ever.
I've seen white men box kangaroos.
In a ring under
Yeah, you're right, you're
sanctioned
right.
rules,
I'm
but
saying
if it was a no holds barred
When have you seen a
UFC,
kangaroo hunt?
the shit is already dead.
That motherfucker
He
is
done
scary.
killed it and ate it. Then
The
you
kangaroo would kill
think
me
they
just standing in the
herbivores.
corner of a
They
room. looking at
would
me.
stand on their
Yeah,
fucking
they big as
tails and shit, bro.
Have you seen it in
They got
real life? If they
swollen.
hit you with their legs, you can die.
Anybody
They hit you with
doing
their punch, you
this
good.
is doing the kangaroo shit. They got that from kangaroos.
So what do you think about this new thing going around with these NBA podcasts? Shout out to all these NBA These niggas be emotional as fuck, but what do you think about this Achilles heel situation?
What's that?
They're saying that the players, well, Gilbert made a case that it's because they party during the season, don't get rest, mix of alcohol and partying. You know, that's the reason why niggas are getting injured. Why
Oh, you're talking about Achilles?
Yeah, what do you think this
Okay.
is?
Halliburton, right?
I think
Yeah.
6 players this year went down with Achilles injuries.
9.
9. Halliburton, my guy from the Celtics, and the other nigga.
They need to cut it out with that.
Dame.
Because how many people got hurt back in their day? Everybody
here's
was
the
hurt.
thing. Nobody played faster than the Lakers. A lot of people try to blame it on the speed of the game. I don't remember any of the Showtime Lakers being hurt for extended periods of time, except Kareem. And that's when he was older. And I don't think it was Achilles with Kareem.
But that's
The thing
crazy.
is, a year before, no Achilles.
Well, then it's the average, maybe. The average is 3 a year or something. Might be something like
But-
that.
but
if you
these
got a year
dudes-
with none, then you're definitely going to have a year.
I haven't heard no ACLs this year.
You know what I'm saying?
But the podcast,
Usually you hear more ACLs. No,
Right.
I don't remember anybody with an ACL.
but these podcast dudes are the NBA players that are talking about it. They play with a bunch of injured dudes all the time.
Yeah, but-
it ain't like who's getting hurt more now. Grant Hill was hurt a lot. Brandon Roy was hurt a
His
lot.
was knee.
Kenny-
His was knee. Those were knees.
Yeah, now is Achilles.
Yeah, now it's something else. But Mogus is always hurt.
T-Mac was hurt.
T-Mac was hurt. And yeah, they
I mean,
stay
certain
hurt.
percentage of
Penny
NBA players
Hardaway,
get hurt every year.
Brandon Roy, Penny Hardaway.
Greg Oden,
But that's when a
Still
nigga be
playing?
7, you know.
Derrick Rose.
Oh no.
It's got to be hard if you're Greg Oden and you like try to do a basketball camp.
If they made dunk, let me tell you something. If
No, I'm
dunk,
good.
What
if
was
they,
that you were drinking?
soy sauce. if they took the NBA back to the 50s and made dunking illegal, injuries would go down by 80%.
Apple juice.
What is that?
See.
Rice wine?
Yeah, that's what it was, man. This little
Yeah, I just asked you. You
Right.
didn't have to show me the bottle. Like, well, I was fucking
because I wasn't gonna be able to explain it well. So
rice wine.
You
2
ever-
words.
Fuck you. There was 2 words too.
I'm
You
sorry,
got for us,
Craig.
Alejandro?
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, talking about, Malik Beasley,
Malik Beasley.
he's being investigated.
Uh-oh.
Not again.
Oh, yeah.
So they're saying
Gambling, betting on games.
That he's playing in.
And
And
he's playing in?
Yeah, now they
He
were.
don't even score enough points to be.
That's how you gonna beat it.
what is
That's how you
what
gonna
is
beat it.
Malik Beasley average?
That's how he beats the game.
real quick,
Charles.
I
didn't play.
Now, if I walked up to him and he put the hand up, I would fire on him. Nigga, what the fuck?
If he try to chat with you real quick.
Nigga, you can't chat with me, nigga.
But he's getting investigated by the feds.
Kadeem Hardison could do it before him.
What about Rondo? What about Ron?
No, Rondo's a dog. Rondo's a
No, I'm talking about Ron from a different
Actually,
world.
Oh,
Ron can't.
He's not that bad, actually. 16
No, you got
points a
time
game
for this pitch,
for
motherfucker.
his career.
You gonna hear this movie idea, motherfucker.
Timac.
But what are they? What are they?
Yeah,
but what are
he
they
got- he
accusing
got-
him
he
of
got-
specifically?
yeah,
What are the specific accusations?
Okay, here's the headline.
I bet I'm gonna score 24 points this game. Fuck.
That's why they didn't want to have gambling legal. That's exactly what they knew was going to happen, man.
Pistons Malik Beasley subject to federal gambling probe. Federal authorities are investigating Detroit Pistons guard Malik Beasley on allegations of gambling related to NBA games and prop bets.
He was gay in the alley. Go ahead.
Sources told
He had
ESPN on
allegations.
Sunday.
He fucking nigga by a trash can.
Nigga gay only in alleys.
You gotta keep him
I'm
out
a
of
dirty gay. I'm gonna buy a trash can gay. I got bit by a rat fucking a nigga one time. I'm dirty gay.
Soon as he leave the alley, he's Jamal Bryant.
That nigga, nigga, alley gay. That's gay, nigga. You fucking niggas in alleys. You were born gay, nigga.
That's different. Yeah.
Say, hey, they don't accept us. We got a fucking alley. ain't nobody gonna catch us in here back here. Oh shit! That nigga's alley gay. Alley gay.
Only alley gay.
Say, when I hear trash can shit, my dick get hard.
Give me back out to the
Man,
main
you
street.
flirting with me, nigga?
Have you
Back
had
out to
sex
the
in
main
an
street.
alley?
Something happened to you.
Have you had sex in an alley?
No.
In a car? In the alley?
No, alley.
Just straight alley.
Alley. Maybe
Nah,
by the
not the
dumpster.
alley,
By
not
the
that.
dumpster.
Not rainy night, dark night.
One of my homies, I ain't gonna
Alley.
say his name, right?
Peter.
Everybody got that homie that's
Jim
like
Jeffries.
that's
Auto.
overly clean.
Oh, yeah.
OCD clean. Eyebrows, all that shit. Motherfucker, just everything is too tapered, right? So he got addicted to a heavy drug for a year. He beat it though. Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to you, man.
So he said he was hooked. He gave up on life for like 2 days. He slept in his car one day. That got towed. So he just had a blanket and nowhere to sleep. So he found an alley. This is how you know you're not meant to be a dope fiend. He had a blanket and some Raid.
And 3 mouse traps.
That nigga laid his blanket in the alley and sprayed Raid around the perimeter.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, 3 mouse traps. Too,
Yeah.
right?
I fuck with it. That's not right. I feel like that's the
Hey,
smartest thing.
hey.
You out there taking a duffel bag and sweatpants.
That's
Fuck that.
literally bad and bougie.
That's the, everybody else in that
His wife
motherfucker
is
itching
bad.
and you good.
Yeah, shit. Fuck it. If I'm
Yeah.
that's the first week, though. That's,
When it run out, they gonna be on your
You're
ass,
not
boy.
buying no more at this lifestyle. Okay?
How do you stretch Raid in the can?
You homeless asking nigga where the
Spraying the
bathroom
bag.
at. You're not a good homeless nigga if you asking of where the bathroom at. Nigga, outside. Everything is outside for you, nigga. If you got a shit in the dark corner, you're not gonna be homeless too long. Real homeless niggas, they just go to the bathroom.
You give a fuck.
I don't even think about shitting. Yeah, homeless is out for me.
What was your question
You
again?
got to eat a certain
No,
way
we're
if you're
talking about
homeless,
Malik
so you don't
Beasley.
shit that much.
Oh, you fucking in an alley?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, alley fucking. That's what we're talking about. Allegations.
Gay in the alley.
Anywho, to close the story, it was for his season in Milwaukee when he scored 11 points a game in 77 starts. Prop bets and gambling. Oh, they showed like a highlight of him in Minnesota. They were down by 9. The spread is 8.5. He grabbed the rebound Drove
Kicking
into
an audience.
He grabbed the rebound and then just went on the fast break to get a layup with like a second left, and they lost by 7. Allegedly.
That's egregious right there. You going down the basketball court by yourself?
I mean, did he grow up rich? I don't understand. Like, it's like, this isn't the real money.
Gambling is an addiction.
Yeah, but
on your own
pulling
game?
off conspiracy is not gambling. Like if he was just sneaking over to the thing, that's
Maybe
one
he
thing.
owed money to some dangerous people.
But he got mobsters in his ear. Hey, look, Malik, this is what your black ass is gonna do.
He's been leaned on by the last Italian mob
In
boss.
Detroit.
Because Italian mob is extinct, nigga.
Okay.
Don't nobody fear them no more.
No shout out to them. I'm not.
Them is Italy Italian. The type of mobster that's leaning, the mob that's on his ass, they don't even understand basketball. This nigga is a nigga called him from Naples, nigga.
Speaking Sicilian.
Hell yeah, that nigga had a translator. Hey.
I just started watching basketball.
And you owe me.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Getting
That sucks.
Fuck it.
I actually think that these sports podcasts are kind of ruining the aura of the league.
If you're currently playing, you shouldn't have a podcast.
Look, these niggas ain't.
Yeah, you should.
The
Yeah, that's
podcast
not
money
fair.
ain't shit to these niggas. Like
Yeah,
what
sure.
they've
Well-
made. So
well,
for
you
them,
would think that, but they still robbing. They niggas
but
gambling. and
it's
shit.
like, nigga, you niggas have made million. Why, you just want to be. You just want people to listen to. You want to be. You just want to be
money.
popular, huh?
They want more money.
the job is you strike as while you hot and you strike as much as you can. So the people that's in their ear, they telling them like any dollar that's coming while you hot, you take it, especially if it ain't bad. So because their careers are limited in time.
But they running out of shit to talk about.
But they boring anyway. Nobody want to hear them niggas talk.
Why don't you niggas talk about all the tricking and the bitches and the hating y'all do in the club? Why do y'all
Hating
keep
y'all doing the club.
every time an NBA nigga walk in the club, the bitches lose their mind?
Oh, yeah, I mean, in D.C., I go to Rose Bar and Abigail. They be in there all the time. Bitches be on their back. But they still
Wizards?
Bamas, though.
People?
Yeah, they still.
League
Wizards,
niggas
the
have
Commanders,
no
them niggas come
charisma
through
with the bitches.
all the time. Okay? Them niggas just stand around and be cute because they used to it. That's what they've been doing their whole life. Just stand around.
So who
and-
you saying? It's cute.
Yeah. Who's the cutest to you?
I really like Angel Reese. She was bad. She came
That bitch
to
bad. Her
Angel-
brother just
Angel-
made it to the league. He got a contract.
With the Lakers.
Yeah, 'cause she from D.C., so she be coming through.
Y'all
Ain't
gonna be
that
on him
crazy?
like
She's a
Bronny?
star in the WNBA. Her brother's really nobody, and he makes more money than.
Yeah, he gonna be better than Bronny?
Nah, Bronny gonna have a good
Nothing's better
year.
than Bronny.
Reese,
Bronny might start this year.
Okay.
listen,
let's
man,
slow
the
down.
second year
Let's slow
Bronny's
down.
gonna be a difference. I'm
Let's
telling
slow
you.
down.
I'm going. I'm rolling with it.
But allegedly, he's been posting on ESPN. LeBron was in dinner. Somebody overheard him saying, like, oh, yeah, Savannah wants me to retire in a year or so.
Really?
Hey, she might want it, but hey, till Bryce,
What else does he have to
Bryce
do?
get on there, Bryce and Bronny.
To me, he should see what happened to Tom Brady. Tom Brady had 2 more years in him.
Bron,
He decided to retire early, and then he came home to a cheating wife who got pregnant by her jiu-jitsu instructor.
Shout out to
Ew,
jiu-jitsu.
wow.
I don't think Savannah would cheat, but I think LeBron's gonna do the player coach thing. I think he's gonna do the Bill
He
Russell
got
thing.
at least 5 more years, bro.
He's the only player that can.
Exactly.
years.
I don't,
He got at least
But I think
5
he's
years.
gonna do the player coach
I think
thing.
so too.
Oh, J.J. Redick.
5 years.
JJ.
He's already the
JJ
player
is
coach.
a
That's why I
front.
brought JJ on because he's the
For sure.
he's the coach.
That podcast they did,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
a
audition.
job. That was a job
Yeah,
interview.
that was audition.
LeBron is
exactly.
writing all JJ's rhymes, nigga. He's his
Of course,
ghostwriter.
of course,
Right, he's Ice Cube.
Yeah, he ain't calling him Ice Cube. Yeah, LeBron is ghostwriting all that shit.
for sure.
Do you think LeBron James,
5 more
speaking
years.
of Tom Brady, do you think LeBron James will be just as underwhelming on television as a personality as Tom Brady has been?
God damn.
Because Tom Brady is horrible.
It's first year. Give him
Tom
time.
Brady is no Tony Romo. Tony Romo is the greatest compared to
These
Tom
niggas
Brady.
are look. They suck at honesty.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady hate on-
These niggas have been.
He hated on Mahomes.
What I mean
so
by
hard during the
honesty is
playoffs, during the
they
Super
like
Bowl.
they don't like nigga. We everyday men, bro, and niggas can relate to us. You know what I mean? But these niggas don't know how to be honest for real. They always have to think about fucking the bag off.
It's 3 different. I mean, it's different kinds of athletes that become, personalities. You got Eli and Peyton Manning, which did well. Pat McAfee, who does well, but he wasn't like the greatest player. I mean, he was a punter, so he wasn't like the star of the
He
team.
probably
He wasn't
smart
starting
anyway. Shout out to the
He
punters.
wasn't starting, but yeah,
I'm
he
just
wasn't on
tired
the
of
bench.
niggas
Shout out to the
segregating
punter.
themselves from everyday niggas.
Well, they never
Well,
been every
you-
day.
They've never been every day.
They've been since
Will
they
you do
was
a
13,
podcast with an
14.
NBA player?
Of
Yeah,
course,
hell yeah.
I'm working on getting something cracking for us right now. But what I'm saying is, these niggas struggle to relate to everyday people. Their entire life is filtered through being an ex-athlete. You're not an athlete no more. Give everyday men something they could connect to. The aura of being a 20-plus point a game aura only matters amongst you niggas. Give me some news I can use, nigga.
Are the players too
Let's
good?
talk about the bitch that gave you an STD in Miami.
Ooh, no,
Let's
not
talk about
her.
the doctors that treated you niggas. Let's talk about, because you can see it on Gil's show, right? Gil is incredible. His level of honesty, he's the best sports podcaster ever. But every argument is always filtered through who had the better career, who was the number one option. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about you being the number one option back in the day. What is the point you're trying to prove about what's happening today? Why does what you did on the court always matter more than the points you're making?
You know, because that's why on ESPN they always put up the stats that they used to have because it's about credibility.
But the ones that make it too are the ones that don't do that. The ones that pass that. They go past that type shit. Even your Kendrick Perkins, your Charles Barkley's, your Shaqs, even Kenny.
Yeah.
They go past, oh, well, you know something about basketball type shit.
Right.
I think that's the difference. I mean, you look at the guys like Merrill's got one with Carmelo. And
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a little different. But they ain't got much to talk about because them niggas ain't did shit.
Right.
All they did was throw a circle in
Like,
a
you
circle.
got all these
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
who-
That's their life.
I
I
like it.
throw a circle in
it.
a circle. I got tall one day.
Right.
And now you care what I say.
put 30 on them,
Like,
bitch.
if it was 100 years ago, I would just be a weird tall nigga walking down the street.
Right.
I
There's
like
no
sports
peach
podcasts.
basket to
I like-
put
Like
I
this
it. I
whole
like
Kobe T-Mac debate that's been happening for years, man. Kobe already set the record straight on T-Mac. T-Mac was impossible to guard, right? So
He's
the
a lot
level
about
of
his height.
talent is damn near equal, but what makes Kobe Kobe is his mentality. We've bought into Kobe's story. That's the difference between you niggas and Kobe is we watched Kobe beat the odds in every fucking way.
That's
So
why
Kobe
people
better
like
than
Steph
T-Mac?
Curry.
T-Mac is the most talented wingman, probably, if not the most talented, top 5 most talented for sure. 6'10", dribble, shoot, unstoppable. But that's what makes Kobe great. Kobe didn't have all that and still superseded T-Mac. He did it for 20 years. He went out with 60. Everything in Kobe's
that was
career
crazy.
made sense. Like
That was crazy.
And the Mamba mentality is
it
the
is
thing.
incredible.
Yeah, it's
Jeff
passed on.
Teague's podcast is pretty good.
Yeah, I like
Jeff Teague is cool.
I like Jeff
You
Teague.
saw what Shay's
He got
dad.
some regular niggas on there with him. That's why it's dope.
You see what Shay's dad said to him?
No, what do you say to him?
If he wants a kid like Shay, you know, just bring your girl and I can breed her.
Hey, that would be a dope podcast, the fathers of ex-players.
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah,
Just the things they
Halliburton's
done
dad
did.
there too.
Yeah, Ball.
Gotta get LeVar Ball.
Ball,
on there.
Ball.
LeVar Ball is incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah.
He broke the mold. You
His
know what I'm saying?
ideas getting stolen. The
Yeah.
fucking whole fucking drafting these niggas into developmental deals. That's all of our Ball shit.
We just got to make sure that the podcast has like a ramp.
Do we
What,
got?
Dion on it too?
You know, LeVar Ball the only nigga making his own prosthetic. That nigga,
Give me
My own leg.
a big baller, yeah.
Big baller leg.
Big baller leg. I do fingers, arms, elbows, lips, noses. He can't say nose blur. I got noses, prosthetics.
Now, a lot of it look like Kanye shit, but don't ask them questions.
chain slot on the side.
You niggas got to start fucking with other niggas, y'all.
Man.
All this classism going on is all. Why are you still doing this, nigga?
It's ending though. I think you on to something because it's ending. I was talking to somebody. I think
So you don't think we got
No,
nothing? You don't think regular niggas got nothing to say, nothing to contribute?
But give me a podcast with LeVar Ball and Deion Sanders.
That's crazy.
Give me that. And
How many episodes would you watch?
all of them.
all of them.
prime ball.
Deion is the only one of the ex-athletes that get it all the way around. Like Gilbert gets it from an honesty perspective.
I like Gil.
But
like Gil.
Deion don't just talk to talk. He understands that what I'm saying has to be bigger than me. So there's always a takeaway from Deion that you can apply to your life. These other niggas don't get that yet. They still think they're stars.
Yeah, he's coach.
You're not
now.
stars anymore. You're regular men now.
I'm glad Deion came into that because he for a minute he was Don
Yeah,
Kingish.
he became Coach Prime. That was the difference.
Coach-
When he
that's
became Coach
Deion
Prime.
reached his corny peak with the rap song. That was the peak
Must be the
of, you know what I mean? I just want to see more shit we can relate to as black men because we go through so much more than like how they be doing. What's the other dude on Gil's podcast, the lefty that was killer?
Brandon Jennings.
How they be talking to him and Swaggy P? I'm not feeling that. Them niggas be yelling at them niggas and acting like they
had
shit.
game though. They really had game.
They be acting like Brandon Jennings wasn't a dog. He was a dog.
He was a dog. Compton's in the
He
house.
was a fucking dog,
Yeah.
nigga. What are you?
Yeah.
And don't nobody even care. Like, what are y'all doing this week? You know what I'm saying? Other
Right,
than
nigga.
talking about.
I like it.
There used to be.
Because why should I give a fuck
you.
about these niggas? All they care about is bitches and the kids.
And what else is they do?
That's why you got to talk about God. I think that's what sets Deion apart.
It's talking about God.
Well, he
Talking about God.
No, he became Coach Prime.
Yeah,
that's the
but-
difference. Like,
But I think that's
he
a
was
PR
always-
move.
He was
But
always
it's
talking about God.
Yeah,
though.
but he's
He was
surrounded by God. What does he talk to the players about God?
Well, look,
You
I
always
think
do
that's a
about
PR
that.
move. That's all PR because it makes him non-threatening.
You gotta have something as a black man to make you feel a little less threatening. And everybody can't be gay, so you gotta come up with some other gimmicks.
Shit.
That's why you're wearing the short shorts.
That's why I keep catching you looking at my legs.
I mean-
I see it. I see you looking at my legs, nigga.
That's that alley fuck fit.
Right.
Put the hood on.
He got that trying to fuck you shirt on. I see what he's talking about.
TFU trying to fuck you. It's crazy. Shout out to the TFU podcast. Like,
There was another letter on here that said it was an N.
am I wrong for
Trying to fuck you niggas.
asking for more from athletes in their podcast? Am I
Yes,
wrong
A
for
little
that?
bit.
Yeah, you are. You're very wrong.
Yeah.
Where am I wrong?
I don't want to
There's
hear.
other podcasts.
I don't want to hear no athlete
That's the
talking
problem
about
with
no
our
other
society,
shit, but
man.
what the fuck they was doing on the athlete
You
sport
want to
shit.
hear an athlete talk about the the market?
Dow
need to listen
Jones.
to-
No, I want to hear.
Dow Jones.
I want to hear you talk about the bitch that gave you an STD in Miami. I want
Nah,
to hear you
she
talk
gets no
about
pub.
the side kids. How many side kids? What happened with the bitch?
So you want to hear
You
funny
might get that
stories
from
about
Gil.
them
Gil might-
treating
Gil
bitches?
I want to
give
hear
y'all
about the friends and how many people took advantage
I want
of
to hear
him.
you talk about Gil does this. How you are a sucker for bitches.
Yeah, they talk
Yeah, he
about
does.
that.
When
do
Gil
that. He
talked
tells those
about the
stories.
whole child support shit, how his bitch fumbled the bag, that's the type of shit I wanted to talk about. I want to hear.
Did he go get a ring back at some point from a girl?
Right, like
That
let's
was
talk about the
hilarious.
suckers. You niggas is
They can't
suckers.
talk
in
about themselves
You
being
niggas
normal.
are suckers in the regular world. You spend hundreds of thousands on fake-bodied bitches.
You heard what happened to Dylan Brooks?
What
Yeah, that bitch says
His baby mama threatened he had to get a restraining order because she said she was gonna cut his finger from his shooting hand.
so he can't play no more.
That's fucked up.
White girl.
Yeah,
White
shit.
girl, right? Yes,
She
no bunny.
deserves
Just
it.
like how
I'm gonna cut
I
your
don't like
finger
it.
off your shoe. What finger?
No bunny. Yeah, she
I don't know,
said
sir.
it's fingers.
It says
That's what I
fingers.
read. It said fingers, so he couldn't play again. Which I don't
Yeah,
know
we
how
need a
she's. I
restraining
don't know how
order.
she can get past the first one. Personally,
And
I'm like,
I want to
nigga's
take a
first.
petition. No more Michael Jordan questions. I don't want to hear another fucking Michael Jordan story, dog.
Yeah, man.
So-
Like Michael Jordan, they see.
we should make
pound the
up Michael
ball,
Jordan story.
And when
We
he
should
can
make
pound the
up our
ball,
own Michael Jordan
Yeah.
story.
Handshake
I remember
didn't
one
affect
time I was
Michael
in the house, right? Michael Jordan walked in, right? Nigga looked at my grandmother. Michael Jordan fucked my grandmother, right?
Shit, one time that nigga made a hot dog during halftime.
Like people-
That nigga ate the hot dog in the layup line and scored 50.
Then he scored 50. 'Cause every story is when he scored 50.
He scored 50. He told me he was gonna put relish on it.
Yeah. We went to the strip club before the playoff game.
4 days before that,
Michael Jordan was fucking all the hoes. He brought a hoe to the game. He fucked her at halftime.
Hey.
Scored 50.
What's the two gay niggas that used to play in the league?
Michael Jordan hit my grandmother. He told
something
me.
Collins.
Collins and John Amici. Why don't they have a podcast together?
You watching that?
They do. It's called Balls.
You watching that?
That would be
They
crazy.
do.
In the post?
They got one.
In the post?
Post it up.
No, out the post.
Balls.
The hey, that should be called Flagrant 2.
That's crazy,
No
nigga.
sportsmanlike conduct.
I'm cool. I watch Gil and Teague and Cam Newton's
But
podcast.
do you
Cam
guys
Newton
actually
guys.
watch podcasts or you watch clips?
Clips.
podcast.
You watch the podcast?
Depending
Yeah,
on
Tyler's
the,
a podcast head.
I'm a podcast head. I watch them.
Yeah,
So-
nothing to
so
do with your
you-
day,
Tyler's
do
a
you?
real fan of shit.
Yeah.
I am too, but
You watch the full episode and then get to the other one.
The podcast
Don't
I
they,
watch,
don't
I
they
do
release
watch
one
full
like
episodes.
every other day?
It's shit happening damn near every day. So that's like keep up with shit. What's going on? What are they saying about it? Cause see, Gil and them, Gil's Arena, they have the way that they played the game was a lot different than what Shaq and Kenny and them talk about. Their shit is kind of like surface level, and then you get a little more with Gil.
yeah, because Gil
Gil
fucked his off.
Yeah, and he
Even
talked
though
about
he was
how he broke it off.
financially successful,
Yeah.
it's a travesty he's not top 75.
Yeah, he should be.
Right? It's
He
a
got injured.
travesty.
He got injured.
I know he got injured, but he still did enough.
Yeah, dropped that 63 on Kobe.
He still did enough. He still did
You know
enough.
what I mean,
He did
was in
incredible
DC, so
shit on the
I
court.
know.
But
He's
his
a hibachi.
but you can see like his the way he is, why. But at least he's honest about it.
yeah.
I watched the
You
documentary.
get Kenyon Martin acting like he's Karl Malone on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah, that's
got to
crazy.
shut up and you sound stupid.
Yeah.
Be quiet. You sound stupid. Why would you say that?
I do really
Hey.
want to.
Why would you say, nigga? Shut the fuck up, Kenyon.
I do want to sneak up on him and just like.
He not gonna do
knock
that
him
shit
out.
around
You know
regular
what I'm saying?
men.
I would
Nigga,
love to
because you
see him.
6'9" don't mean you can't get your big ass slept,
I know,
nigga.
exactly.
We don't talk to each other like that.
No, you're not gonna.
Nigga,
fight
you not
him.
finna talk to me like that up in here.
I'm gonna punch him in the side.
I had a nigga that size thought he was gonna bully a nigga. You see what happened? Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. The nigga disappeared. Cause you a tall nigga don't mean you a motherfucking beast out here, nigga.
Exactly. Fuck that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I punch him in his throat.
It ain't about punching you, but it's just saying we men out here. You telling another grown ass man that shit sounds stupid. That shit sounds stupid as a mouth. Why would you say that?
You know what's funny about Kenyon Martin though? When he be yelling at motherfucker, he used to have a stutter.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he used to stutter like Ron Harper.
Oh, wow.
But now he don't stutter. Now he cussing niggas out. Like,
Don't get me wrong.
Everything he's saying. The thing about what he's saying. Everything he's saying. Oh my god.
that's a car. No, does he gotta
wow.
throw that shit around the studio?
But I spilled water on my ass.
I'm fucking dissing myself from that cigar.
Yeah, that's the car. Wow.
Crushing that joint too. You smoking it
That
too.
motherfucker
Soggy
smoking
bottom
him.
over there.
That fucking is Game 7 against
You
the
just
cigar.
see personality disorders all over these shows where they just, because of status, they feel like nobody can have a differing opinion without being a dummy or an idiot or you know that shit.
He
is
be
dumb.
you,
saying,
though.
Kenya Martin be saying shit like, "Oh, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth" type tone. That's
Right.
what I don't like about it. Like he be like the way he act with people. Like if you disagree, I can fuck you up because I'm the toughest nigga ever.
Right.
Like that's the part I'll be like, I almost just want to sneak him in just in regular life, like see him at the mall, just run up on his ass, and hit him right behind his eye. You know what I'm saying?
This how
Run
regular
off.
men- you can't yell at no much, bro.
Don't give me money. I think I would change a little bit.
You punch him in his eye.
changing.
for some-
Would you?
No. If I
changing.
get
We talked
money,
about this
I think
before.
I'll be a little bit more disrespectful.
That's why Shaq
I'm
is so
changing.
dope.
No, you would be nicer.
No.
How many
more
times have you
grateful.
heard Shaq says his opinion, but Shaq don't be disrespecting niggas and
Have you seen how
cutting
many times he gets into? He disrespects everybody. Shaq.
You get
No,
into
but
a
he
Chuck.
don't. Not Kenyon act like he's Shaq. Like if Shaq is like nigga,
Right.
He talks shit about Kendrick Perkins, JaVale McGee,
what did he say?
Rudy
yeah.
Gobert. The
Yeah.
list goes on.
But he
Hey,
don't
you
say
talking about
shit.
Howard.
Yeah.
But he don't say shit like, "Oh,
his
I'ma
is-
smack you."
yeah,
Like,
when a nigga is underachieving, Shaq gonna give you the business. But in a podcast setting, we having a conversation as men. Shaq is pretty respectable.
yeah, he's not gonna talk to you like, "Oh, I'm gonna smack you in the mouth" type tone, like Kenya Martin be doing, and he could because he's
I
Shaq.
saw Zach Randolph giving his top 5 power forwards list, and then Shaq is like, "Oh, you're gonna put him on the list and not him?"
Who was Zach's top 5?
Yeah,
That
who
one,
was that?
that's interesting.
That'd be interesting. Who is
Like
Zach?
Randolph was a beast.
I know
Randolph.
he said Tim Duncan, Kevin
Okay.
Garnett.
Okay.
Zach Randolph was definitely better than Kenyon Martin.
He got. I think at the
Wow.
end he put Chris Bosh as his fifth. I forgot the other four too.
By miles.
What?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Zach Martin-
Oh yeah, he said
Zach-
Dirk
Zach Randolph.
Nowitzki, and he's like, and Shaq was like, oh, Dirk Nowitzki's not a power forward.
We should
Zach
do the,
Randolph is humble, dog, but he's a nigga that will beat your ass.
yeah. We should do the top 5 guys that
Zach
are as good as
Randolph better
Kenyon
than
Martin.
Kenyon Martin?
Zach Randolph has more skills on a basketball
way
court
better
On
than
the
Kenyon Martin.
offensive
Way
side,
better.
on the offensive
Yeah,
side,
way better.
but I don't know.
Defensively, Kenyon was
Nah, I
better.
don't. I'm giving it to Kenyon Martin, bro.
He should be Dennis Rodman.
No,
If he was lucky.
Underachieved.
Dennis
wasn't-
Rodman. Oh, he should have
Yeah,
been.
he was the second best player on that finals team.
You crazy.
On the
Who
Nets.
was?
On the Nets.
On the Nets,
Richard Jefferson?
Jason Kidd,
Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin.
Vince Carter.
No, Vince Carter wasn't on those teams.
When they went to the
Final team.
No, he was in the
finals.
Raptors
No.
by that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
He went later.
But Kenyon Martin was
To
a
the Nets?
superstar in college.
Yeah,
he
he
was
went
supposed to be
later
like
onto the
unstoppable.
Nets.
Yeah, but then he turned into
A pro.
He got his up. to
Don't
his
get me
potential
wrong,
with
he
Ken-
was a great player,
That New Jersey Nets, Kenyon Martin catching
He was
live
a
from Jason
great
Kidd
player.
was a motherfucker.
but he's not great enough to tell a nigga, shut up, nigga, you sound stupid to the motherfucker. He ain't that great. You ain't Kobe, nigga.
He should be doing the Chadwick. Can he do the Chadwick?
Could he Chadwick you?
No.
Kenyon, I got something to say.
He said something that didn't really sit well with me, talking about we thought West Coast niggas was soft.
Oh.
Remember when he was talking
Yeah.
about coming out here? Nigga, you crazy as a motherfucker, nigga.
He old as
Yeah.
hell. Why he worrying about how hard a nigga is? It's
No,
weird.
he's talking about back when they played.
Back when
Oh, when they played.
that we thought West Coast, nigga, you crazy. as a
The East Coast did have a arrogance about them. They definitely thought
They
they were
always
better
do.
than
That's
the
New
West
York.
Well, East Coast
for
niggas
sure.
That's
can
New
do
York,
it.
though.
Yeah.
That's mainly New
Yeah,
York.
for sure.
I mean, the Midwest is blue collar. You feel me? I lived in the Midwest too as a kid, so I understand the mentality. They think it's different, but it's not really different. A true West Coast LA motherfucker is not soft at not even
No, for sure.
not
but-
even a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at
Games
all.
I've been at that got shot up, niggas got
Yeah.
beat up, niggas. The nigga Compton used to have this player they call Super Crip.
My goodness.
Super
My
Crip.
goodness.
Class of 98. This nigga got shot the night before the game and went the next day, nigga, and put up 30 and won the city championship with a fucking bullet hole in him.
Is Michael Jordan there?
No. Wow. You looking up Super Crip?
Super Crip? Wow, that's
Oh, no.
fire.
He went to Auburn.
Oh, wow, he's a baller.
When he went to college?
He went to Auburn. He was a monster. He could have went to the league, but, you know, he just,
Super crippin'.
He's now Dr. Crip.
I forget his real name.
Super.
Daniel Hamilton?
I forget his real name.
That's crazy.
David Hamilton?
Super Crip, it came up. He was 6'10",
whatever
power
come up.
forward.
6'10". Oh, shit.
Compton legend. David Hamilton.
Super Crip.
He needed a documentary.
What else you got for us?
Well, you saw that Diddy's charges been dropped?
A lot of people going to need to walk it back.
Oh.
I'm
All of
about to walk
Not
it back.
all of them, not all of them, but
Nah,
sex
but it's-
trafficking
And
is
they
out.
got a jaywalking ticket coming with 10 years.
Yeah.
You could have got life, but nigga.
There's a lot of podcasts that need to erase some episodes because Diddy's coming.
Yeah, Diddy's coming. Whoa.
Diddy's coming on you. I mean, for
Literally.
you. I mean, with you, in you, whatever. You know what he's doing.
Bad Boy is back.
Back.
Diddy.
He's gonna beat this shit because he can't be with the prostitute and the John. He can't be both.
And the
Damn.
nigga he was paying to fuck his girl, he getting a lot of pub.
The Punisher?
The Punisher.
Yeah, that's his name, the Punisher. He punishes bitches with his dong.
He's in their mouth.
Yeah. Oh,
Gotta
shit,
be
got
fun.
me right there.
Whoa.
Got me.
Y'all,
Oh, the Diddy
that's
cigar.
the Punisher right
That's
there.
the Diddy cigar. No, he's smoking the Punisher? Lord.
You can't even make a
Hold it,
mistake.
Craig. Hold up. Chadwick.
I'm Brandon Jennings over here. I'm
Relax,
just quiet.
nigga.
I'm Brandon Jennings. Like, fuck.
Yeah, Brandon Jennings and Swaggy P, they're gonna have their own show soon. They're gonna be out. It's gonna be a wrap. What else you got for us, Dro?
I got nothing. So, you got something?
No, I was gonna say when we talk about DJ Quick, I did go to the Roots picnic where it was the Roots, Redman Method Man,
Hey.
E40, DJ Quick, Goody Mob, Raekwon the Chef, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, he cooking out?
making biscuits.
The nigga had a charcuterie board on stage with himself.
It's the longest show ever.
Yo, it was cracking, but I will say, DJ Quick had the crowd the most lit up in there. Yeah, it was out here.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
He's the man for that era. Like he is the
for
West
sure.
Coast for his era. Like before Snoop and after Eazy and them.
Yeah.
he was the West Coast.
After Snoop too, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, man. Hey, we at war with Iran. That shit is over fast.
Man,
Fuck with
they
us.
got
They be bluffing, bro.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
a
America's got
shit.
the strongest army, bro.
Them niggas
The
shot
strongest
3 missiles.
military.
Huh?
America's got the strongest military in the
So
world.
I seen
so
some
that's-
videos of some soldiers eating lobsters and steak.
Right.
Does that mean they're gonna be sending U.S. soldiers over there?
What, they were eating lobster and steak.
Hey, well, during war, y'all, the soldiers make bread, right? Being deployed.
Yeah, you get hazardous duty pay.
Do
and
you
all
get
that.
overtime in the army?
No, hell no. That's
Can
the
you
thing
go
about
back to the army?
Who?
You. Would
No,
they
I'm
accept
not going
you?
back to the.
No, but would they accept
we not
you?
gonna
Like,
put
hey,
none
hey.
of that on tape. No.
But like, could you? Because you have
Would
like
you?
you have credentials. You can be a general now.
No, I'm not out.
You're
there.
gonna be
There's
like a
nothing
top-
that time
He's done.
can do to ever.
Whenever you
nothing.
put
No, I'm not
shoes
saying
on,
to
it's over.
convince you. I'm not saying like, oh, is
You
there
can
something
step
I
on
can
landmines with
could
those.
you do?
Those are bouncing Betty smotherers. You smother a landmine with them.
You talking about these? You talking about these?
Maybe real fast.
No, but like in a hypothetical, if you come,
Shut up.
would they accept you back?
No,
He got
I'm not going.
Too
No,
old.
I'm not saying if you're going, would they accept you?
No, he's too old.
Like,
Yeah,
like it's like, oh, you have 10 years of experience. We can use you
They
as a
probably,
general.
if it was really cracking and it was, they probably could accept anybody back who want to go over there and
if
just.
it got down to Tide, nigga, this shit is over.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Where's Todd?
We got
The
one,
Iranians have made it to Mexico City. Where's Todd?
we got one building left.
You start hearing them on the news saying, "Where's Todd?"
They put a picture of his shirt on the TV. Right?
Hell no.
This is what it looked like.
If you see Todd, we need him, but this shit's over with.
Yeah, time is not available. I got something
We
to do.
lost by then. We definitely
It's
lost
over.
when they call it Todd.
It's over.
Oh, my God.
When I
Turn
was
to
a
war.
kid, war used to scare me. It don't scare me no more. I realized I was telling somebody the other day, this shit could have happened 2 years ago. We don't know. They could be doing reactions to some shit that's already happened on the news.
Yeah, how would you know?
We
You
don't
ain't in
know,
Iran
nigga.
To be like,
Have you seen Wag the Dog? The
No.
movie? It's basically about a president who has a scandal, so they fake a war, and then they just videotape it and make it look real.
I think it's
yeah,
real.
nigga. Yeah, I just kicked my
I mean, I
kick
think
these
it's- I
shoes
think-
up.
I
My
think
knees
you-
is burning.
Yeah.
I'm not going to those. They don't want me.
I mean,
Was there like a delay when you was in the military between like the information y'all got and when it happened for real?
There was a delay between the information we got and when
Like
y'all
somebody
got it.
told me when they was overseas, nigga, they found out who won the Super Bowl a week later, type shit.
Yeah, because who the fuck is showing that shit? Ain't no Super Bowls on what in war. Like, hey, I'm finna watch the game and watch my wings.
Well, you don't have
30
it.
minutes.
You,
Like, what the fuck?
you cannot really say
NFL's
that.
not that big.
Yeah, no.
Like, you cannot say you were never in a war.
No,
you're
I
like
was
you're,
not.
you're a reserve.
No, never not no
But he was
reserve.
ready, though.
I was not no
Exactly.
reserve.
So-
I was active duty.
You were kind of
Active-
like in.
I was active duty,
was
military,
active duty.
motherfucker.
You wasn't
So,
reserve.
but I just did not get out there in no war.
Did you
and
stay
get
in the
deployed.
United States?
Huh? Yeah. Did you sign up?
No.
Exactly.
you
Ladies
for-
and gentlemen, that's the difference.
That's some funny shit. I was at my boy's like kind of service today, like a pre-service, and I found out somebody else died. You ever go to a funeral and find out somebody else was dead? You didn't know they was dead.
No.
Yeah, that fucked me up.
That'll do it right there.
Especially when you didn't already stop crying. Like,
Right,
"Who
this
else
is too
died?
much."
That nigga dead too. Hold on, you could have told me.
Right, you should have told me I was already crying, nigga.
That's rude. But that's rude.
Cry again, nigga.
That's rude to cry about somebody
No, I'm
else
not
at somebody's
crying for you.
funeral.
Right.
The other homie died.
That'll get you thrown out.
Yeah,
That'll
that's how
get
you
you
go to
kicked
hell.
out. Jimmy! Like, when they saying Jimmy, shit is Roger shit. Nigga. Oh, shit.
But I just heard Jimmy died. Well,
I
go
already
outside.
bought this cigar.
You gotta go
Yeah.
outside.
I
with
gotta
that.
buy another suit.
You gotta cry for that nigga outside. He ain't pay for this room.
Yeah, man, it's always weird when somebody your age goes.
How many people have to be in your funeral for you to be like, okay, I like this is a good turnout? Like you're dead, but like you want people to go to your funeral, no?
Man, that's
Yeah, right
Like,
there.
you mean,
good.
like
Shit.
more than 5 people, right?
Yeah,
Five
5
people.
is terrible. You don't want 5. You don't want just 5. You did something wrong.
20?
I never thought about it.
Yeah, nobody be thinking about it. How many people?
Real
What shit you
morbid.
think about?
Will you
At
put
least
out
3.
specific instructions
How
of
many
what
people
you
I
want
know
your
still
funeral
alive?
to be?
What? Huh?
Would you have specific instructions how you want your funeral to be? Like loungy. Oh, everybody, you offer J's and beers. You want people drinking, and having
J's?
fun. I don't know. Like
Live a great
depending.
life. Everybody who come to my funeral get some J's.
J's.
That's some funny
No,
shit.
not shoes. Like
Check under your seats.
Joints.
Oh, that's
Joints.
Look under your seats. I got y'all. You on they got a
When
pre-recording.
Michael Jordan died, that's what he did. Everybody had to pay attention. Michael Jordan was incredible.
You a 7.5, right?
Funeral, Michael Jordan showed
Oh, you
up.
ain't a 7.5. Hey, fuck it, I'm gone. I don't know.
They got
I'm
you on
gonna
video. One last game of charades, y'all.
He knew what size everybody wore.
He was a footman.
It's crazy, man. It's so sobering and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, God damn.
Would you let Mario Van Peebles chat with you?
Yeah.
You would? He deserves that, right?
What about Luther Vandross? Because you know you,
You better let him chat with you.
And you gonna let him?
Yeah, because you argue with. No, I got to talk to you right now. Well, come on and talk to me.
What if Luther starts saying,
Come on around the corner. Let's talk.
You still be a LeBron fan?
you can't argue with an openly gay nigga, it's gonna seem like y'all fucking.
Yeah, nobody,
In front of people?
Yeah, nobody understands.
And the cold thing is,
They know it too. Yeah, niggas know it. They be digging in your shit,
Yeah, why
daring
y'all
you to get into
arguing?
it with them. Yeah, you bitch ass straight nigga. I dare you to get flustered, nigga. I dare you to huff and puff.
you better be
nigga.
quiet. I'm gonna tell all these people I'm fucking you.
Right. If you raise your voice at me, you fucking. Everybody know.
Then if y'all get into a fight, it's
No.
If you win, you lose. If you lose, you lose.
why are you fighting this nigga?
Yeah. How much did you love him?
So as a gay person, you could be exceptionally aggressive
I don't know.
to men and
Can
get
you
away
Throwing
with it.
drinks in people's face.
Yeah, you could be like, nigga, I'll kick your ass because you know he ain't gonna fight a gay nigga.
So there's an allegation about you. Y'all was arguing. Yeah, there's an allegation going around.
You get to fight with a gay dude, and then he get up bloody talking about. Well, I guess we broke up then. I guess it's over.
If I get beat up by a gay dude, that's what I'm gonna say when he walking away. Then I'm like, nigga, it's over. We're never dating no more. That's the only way I'm gonna explain that. I'm gonna be a straight nigga getting beat up by a gay dude. I'm gonna be a gay dude who just got beat up by another gay dude.
Oh man.
Would you let Cicely Tyson, when she was alive,
Yeah,
chat with you?
he
Just
can
checking the level of celebrity.
That look like the Circle K on my house.
About Charleston White. Charleston White.
beating the dog shit out of Charles.
Beating the shit out of Charleston White.
Charleston White crazy.
Oh.
Gunshot?
Yeah, he went
The
out there with
clerk
the thing.
went out there shooting
You
at
know, with a
them.
nunchuck.
Killed him?
I don't know. Look,
They shot the dude. This nigga's out of Sheets.
it's like a
Oh,
Circle
sheets.
K, like a yeah.
Ah, this is Sheets. Oh, these some Bamas.
Watch what happened.
This ain't even no tough neighborhood. Look at these motherfuckers. This is a get-along gang of motherfuckers. They not even supposed to be acting like this. Now you going to prison because you let the youngins get you that upset?
Yeah, and
He's an idiot.
it didn't go back to work.
I'm glad he's gone. Okay, there's some people that need to.
Yeah, you can't
he's
shoot.
standing on the wrong business.
You can't shoot people at work,
Now he's gonna be in prison. Talking about I shot the YNs. They gonna.
bruh. Come on, dog. I did you play baseball
I
or
tried to
something?
drop it in your hand. You had no
Nah,
extension.
You
didn't
gotta throw it.
extend.
It's
You
a
supposed to
phone
extend.
there for throwing.
Right. I did play today too. That's pitiful.
That was horrible.
What neighborhood is that? That look like the most suburbanest YNs I ever seen in my life. Them-
That's somewhere in Iowa, nigga.
the
That's
fuck? Them niggas is acting like something they seen on TV. There's no reason to even talk like that where they live at. They was in the Sheets, nigga. If you live where Sheets is at,
What's the
ain't-
Sheets? That's-
Sheets is like Wawa. Like a Royal
This
Farms.
nigga asked for some water like a baby. It said, wah, wah.
You never heard of Wawa? It's like 7-Eleven, but a big gas station with food. They make hot food and all that shit.
Yeah.
And they got chains of them. So like if you live where Sheetz is at, you live like way out in Victorville or something.
Right.
Yeah, some shit like Rancho Cucamonga or some shit like that. That's like literally, that's the only place they're at.
Man, is that how they eat chicken in Puerto Rico? What is going on over there? What he's eating that chicken is wild.
Want some fried chicken?
Nah, I'm good.
He trying to set us up for a meme.
He's trying to
meme
get us go
us on
viral.
this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
podcast eats fried
Right.
chicken.
You want some fried chicken?
2 weeks after Juneteenth. No, we're not doing it.
Is that the Juneteenth special? This how he relates. This how he relates to the black
I'm
culture.
trying
I didn't have no hot sauce.
holding that shit like a flute. It was crazy.
That's pollo. That ain't chicken no more. That's pollo.
I played the chicken leg.
That's different.
We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, more Kraig Facts. God.
Classic with the KFC on the Wednesday.
Bailey went to Utah. His agent seems like he sucks.
Ace Bailey is a problem.
Nice. Steph
I
Curry
don't-
did the same shit.
Oh no, I watched the Shaq thing, the show about the TV, the shoes, the
Right.
Reebok show,
Yeah.
and he looked like is he from the streets? He seemed like he's from the streets. He from the streets, right? Yeah, he's street nigga, right?
I don't know.
Because he came off
Why did it
as
strike you that way?
because he don't give a fuck about shit.
Yeah.
And when Shaq and him was talking about him, he don't go to tournaments. He do shit at his own pace. He don't give a fuck.
That means his pops is there.
Then he know what he don't give a fuck either. He ain't showed up in Utah. He
Yeah.
don't care.
He ain't showing up in Utah?
No.
He showed up.
Oh, he showed up? Okay. 4 days late.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
that's-
team
your
was the
first
team he didn't
job.
want to go? He didn't want to go to who?
Utah.
Was that the team?
Yeah.
Who wants to go to Utah?
Yeah, Utah was one of them teams. And Charlotte, because he didn't want to play with LaMelo.
Really?
He didn't want to play with
Serious?
LaMelo?
See, I'm trying to tell you, street nigga. If you hate LaMelo, you a street nigga. Everybody know that.
That's funny shit.
LaMelo is the opposite of street. Okay.
Damn.
It would be funny if he tried to be street.
Who was the number one pick again?
Cooper Flag.
I don't think he's gonna pan out the way they think. Is Cooper? What? Oh, he got some shit on his. You got more meat on your lip.
Yeah, chicken mouth.
Even got the napkins.
That's how we. Oh, yeah, that's.
KFC got
Classy,
you got
yeah,
2
classy.
for 1
Yeah, he
napkins
classy,
too. You
yeah.
got 2 for 1 on the
Yeah,
napkins.
oh, yeah. And 17 napkins.
Oh, for $15. I see.
6 pieces of chicken is egregious.
Yeah, fried chicken.
Yeah,
too.
that's wild.
That's like a quarter's worth of chicken. That's a quarter. That's how much chicken you thought not eating a quarter.
That's a whole chicken.
What?
Fried.
6 pieces of chicken?
That's so much?
That's a whole
I
chicken.
mean, you're gonna
ain't
eat it all right now, ain't
it?
you?
2 legs.
I have
2
one more
wings.
piece of chicken, 2 drums, and then 2 thighs.
You've been fucking chicken up all
Yeah,
day.
you gonna be-
You got a whole Sunday eating fried chicken.
KFC chicken.
You're getting a little fat though. I see you now. I see your chicken face. A little doughy around it.
If a chick tell you to shut up during an argument, what does that mean?
She don't respect you.
I thought I said she love you.
I think all women disrespect their partner verbally at some point. I don't think no nigga could be with a chick long term and not hear her say some shit that you like.
Eyebrow raising, huh?
Oh, yeah.
What did you say, bitch? So one shut up is over.
No.
I mean,
I don't. No girl has told me, like, shut up.
My
Shut your
dad-
mouth.
Really?
Shut the fuck up.
Where's this
Never?
girl from?
never.
Not like that, no. I usually control my
I mean-
bitches.
Hey, I see. Got the balls a lot. I don't play with them bitches.
I don't believe you.
No. Yeah, but you're right though. But you got to pick what you gonna give a fuck about. I think.
You can't give a fuck about
Yeah,
everything.
because you can't give a fuck. If you give a fuck, you're
I'll
gonna
be
be fucked up.
laughing at me. You're
This
like,
is
nigga,
funny.
so let me see how long this pimp shit lasts.
Yeah, everybody, oh, man, man, I've been slapped down with the pimping. I've been pimping since shrimping was on the straw at the jaw at the top. Like, no, nigga. That shit ain't gonna work.
Nah.
Yeah,
That's no long term.
Are
Nah.
you yes, ma'am?
No.
Yes, whatever you want.
No.
Yeah, 'cause that shit's weak as fuck, too.
Today's Sunday and it's football, but I'll go to Best Bath and Beyond with you.
Depending on who's playing. If it's not my team, then I'll go. Yeah.
I blame them weak ass rappers for all that shit.
If it's not
Telling
my
women
team,
they
I'll
can
go.
do whatever they want them to do all the time.
No, let me not get, you know, I've had girls say disrespectful stuff to me, but not shut up, shut your mouth. I haven't had that.
Disrespect. Yeah, that's it. You gotta
No,
choose.
like, I had a back mouth, like talking back, but not like shut your mouth, shut the fuck up. I never got in that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I ain't going to shut the fuck up. What you cooking over there?
That shit done. That shit
Have
done.
you ever had
Sprite on
sex
the
with a
fucking-
girl that
Yes.
she moves so quickly that it scared you a little bit?
What
It's
do you
like,
mean?
whoa, this is like too goddamn quick.
I had sex with a girl I worked at Bank of America that she talked really slowly, so I thought she wanted to kill me. Like, and then afterwards, she's like, "Okay, Todd. Well, looks like."
When I get out
Yeah, I'm like, oh
It's like,
shit, this
no.
is.
Don't make me get out this wheelchair.
Looks like you can untie me now.
Ooh, shit, I did not like that. It scared the shit out of me.
I'm not sure if I recently had sex with a homeless girl or not.
Was she?
Because he was in
at
the
her
alley.
house?
He was in the alley.
Where did you drop her off at?
Yeah.
No, so
His allegations.
She just walked into the darkness.
She threw a smoke bomb.
That bitch had a real big.
If it's been smoke bomb,
She had a real big dirty book bag.
She kind of just waited me out at the car. She got out of the car, just stood there, waited. Hour and a half went by.
she went to the
Drove off.
bathroom and changed during the day. Like, "Wait, bitch, you had another outfit on.
She's just like you and me, but she's homeless.
That's a song?
Yeah, remember as I stand there, leaning from my head, da da dee, da da da.
I didn't know that was a lyric.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lyric. Yeah, that's a
You
lyric.
got that
I
on
never
CD
knew
when
that.
you was listening to that song on the way here?
That's a banger.
DC music
Just
different, boy.
like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless.
I never knew that was the words in that song. Wow.
So how did I hear fucking homeless? Huh?
How'd you meet her on a date night?
on a dating app,
I got
right?
something more than $1 for you.
Plenty of fish. Shout out to Plenty of Fish.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
So we were gonna meet like at 8, 9, maybe go to a bar, right?
Okay.
And then she saw response. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go to a movie. It's the chicken. I'm gonna go to a movie. Then
Okay.
I'm in the movie, and then she starts texting me back. It's like, hey, you wanna meet up? She lives maybe a mile away from me.
Okay.
So I pick. It's like 10:30 p.m.
Good time to pick up.
Once I'm picking up, I'm like, am I gonna get set up in this motherfucker? I'm like looking around.
Oh, that's smart.
And then it comes from the darkness, and then gets into my car.
Uh-huh.
We go to Ralph's. Like she wanted a bottle of liquor, right? I get
That's-
some lemonade, a
that's
bottle
smart.
of liquor.
What kind of liquor?
Tito's vodka.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, she's homeless. She's homeless. She's still drinking Tito's. Yeah, she's still
A
drinking
bitch pre-gaming on the first date with you?
I mean, she went.
So she was all for it.
She wanted her money's worth.
I'll be honest with you. I've never been with somebody so freaky. It was too much.
Too
Really?
much? Too
'Cause
much?
in one side is I could do anything I wanted, but at the same time it's like I don't like so much power on the first
Who's her
meeting.
name?
Huh?
Anything you wanted? What like?
If I wanted to go butt stuff, I probably could.
Oh, she said, hey, ain't no
I
a
see.
thing on the first
Yeah.
date.
How was that hinted at? How do you hint at butt stuff?
It was there. She was like, "You can." And he was like, "Oh, okay."
I don't know if it was the dildo she showed me or the butt plug.
She brought a dildo on the date.
You gotta
That's
know
a
She
where-
brought a
bitch.
dildo on the date.
Well, it wasn't a date. At that point, it was like,
Well,
you're going to
yeah.
get in my car and then we're going to go to my house, my apartment.
Nice. And then she stayed
But
for
she
a
brought
couple
a
days.
dildo with her to your apartment.
Not with her in a bag.
So she got back to the apartment with you.
Wait, this is my
Yeah.
man. This is Tyler's joke. I've seen
No,
this.
she brought a dildo in the bag to your apartment.
She had a little duffel bag with
She had a
her
dirty
toys.
book bag.
She
She had a
had
dirty book bag.
rope too.
Did y'all discuss this before you got
We
there?
did not
Did
discuss
she
it.
have,
Bring the dick.
Did she have a dick?
did she
have a
have,
dick?
did she have groceries on her?
No groceries. But she brought a card game.
What
'Cause
card
a-
game?
An
All this in the
icebreaker.
bag?
No, yeah, like
dirty
an
book
icebreaker
bag.
card game where we ask each other questions.
Oh, she did
Oh,
this
what
with
kind of
all her
questions
tricks.
was on the card game?
What?
What kind of questions was on the card game?
Well, at first it's like, oh, what feature of mine, let's say, that you have that you would take for yourself, stuff like that.
Well, that's cute.
But then it got like, like.
Wait a minute. A
Sexual.
feature?
your
I would love to have your eyes on my eyes instead of the eyes you got.
She said my height. She would take my height.
It was a midget.
Did you fuck?
Yeah, well, I did.
And she brought a bag of dicks.
How did the pussy smell?
Didn't smell that bad.
That bad?
Did you do
But I
the butt
didn't
stuff?
eat. I didn't go eat. She hinted at it, but I wasn't gonna go there.
So you said no? Say, hey, eat it. Nah, I'm cool.
Nah, I'm cool.
So you did the butt
I didn't say
stuff.
I'm cool. I'm like, you don't answer when they suggest the cunnilingus, you just like, you act like you just don't hear it.
They push your head down. They try to push your head down and it don't go.
It's like that's like Last Dragon.
Wow. So you fucked on the first date. Did she spend the night?
Of
Well,
course.
I didn't want her to spend
So
the night.
that's what she wanted.
I kept hinting at.
She wasn't trying to leave.
I gotta work at 7 a.m. I don't want to wake you up. And
Yeah,
it's
what
like,
she said?
but I'm not kicking you out. You can stay if you want, but I'm waking up
She
very
called
early.
you up. Call you back after that.
This is the thing that got me kind of like, this is weird. So, remember I bought that Tito's vodka, right?
Yeah.
Big bottle,
Yeah, have
but
that.
$22 bottle,
Right.
Oh, big spender.
right? So, I bought her some Jack in the Box.
Nice.
Later on, like I'm gonna drop you off because it's nearby. Jack in the Box, and then I come home, go to sleep. Next morning, I wake up and it's like, "Where's that bottle?" She took it.
As she should.
That makes her homeless.
She should.
I chose a
That's
cold
how she keep
motherfucker.
warm at night.
She
That's
slept
what
on the bottle.
She didn't want to fuck you. She wanted the bottle. That's what she came out the house for.
I know. She wanted the bottle.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
different.
Well, why did she bring a bag of dicks and rope to your house? That's crazy. Y'all
Yeah.
undiscussed.
Undiscussed.
And it's like, I'm reaching in the bag. What you got there? I got this.
Now, through the message, she started asking some freaky stuff. I'm like, oh, she's down.
Right. She black?
No, from the Asian descent.
Oh, okay. Hey,
gotta be careful.
That's wild.
Thailand?
No,
Oh,
I know what
Thailand.
you're hinting at.
Filipino.
No,
Lady boy?
Thai man.
Undiscussed bag of dicks is wild, though.
Yeah.
Filipino?
Undiscussed bag of dicks
dildo. Only one.
Only one.
And
Okay.
and rope.
and she had poppers too. The drug popper.
Yo, wow.
what is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's something that you pop. I don't know. It
You know.
supposedly
Yeah,
makes you
yeah,
feel
yeah.
good. I don't know.
Yeah.
She took it?
So you took the popper?
She asked me if I had baby oil.
Did you do the butt stuff? You do the butt stuff?
Hell no, I'm good.
You don't feel like doing the butt stuff?
I'm cool.
That's some wild
That's
shit.
wild.
Hey,
It
man,
was-
too much. It
you
was
can
too
wear a
much.
condom.
It was too much. Yeah, I wore a condom. Hell yeah.
Well,
She
then you could-
suggested not to. But
See, I knew it was
She's
something.
about to get you pregnant,
I knew
boy.
it was
She's about
something.
to get
Hey, why
Alejandro
don't you go ahead and
pregnant.
take that off? Like, no, we'll keep it on.
I know you got to be more careful, bro.
She asked you to bust in her too, right?
no.
Oh, wow. This is a hoe.
When you was young, you thought that meant you was a stallion.
Well,
Yeah.
take
You
time.
felt shit come in me. Like you ever have this? Oh yeah,
I felt
okay.
dirty,
The
man.
niggas
You
I
really
was
like
with,
this
we was
dick?
scared.
I was turning my nose up at that.
I used to have a whole speech. I'd be like, never bust in the joint without a joint on the joint, nigga.
I
What's
was-
wrong with you? You can bust, but don't bust with a joint on the joint. If
I
you
was
in
not-
the
I was
joint.
letting it go.
I was
Yeah,
not, but even
hey,
with the condom
more
on,
power.
I'm not busting inside.
No,
I'm
that's why I
all
said
the way-
you can't even bust in the joint if you got
Yeah.
a joint on the joint. You
No.
gotta pull the joint out
All
the
the way
joint, then
out.
bust
Pulling
the
the
joint.
joint on? You pulling the joint
I
out the
pull the
joint?
joint out
Yeah,
the
pull the
joint,
joint out the
With the
joint.
joint on.
With
the
the joint
joint
on.
on.
Wait,
and then
wait, wait,
checking
wait,
the
wait,
joint
wait.
I don't
in
give
the
a fuck.
bathroom
I ain't trying no
before I
little
leave.
joint.
Yeah, hell
I ain't
no.
trying no
No
little
little
joints running around here.
No,
Shit,
no little
for
joint.
real? Yeah. You
Where's
get
your,
used to it.
where's your designated landing area?
You don't, not in that joint.
No. Every man has a designated
Stomach
landing.
in the ass.
My hand,
yeah,
my
yeah.
hand.
Or I hold the bitch by
Face?
her hair and in her face. Take this, bitch.
To me, like that's the thing. That's the thing that kind of like
My hands. I just use
all
it.
over the
I walk
the
away.
face is too disrespectful.
You have to be disrespectful. They like that.
Some of it is disrespect. Previously, I'm married now. I don't do disrespect. I respect my queen. But before that, yeah.
Exactly. It gets to a point like if you love the girl, you cannot be coming in her face.
That's not true. Hey man,
That's true.
Like
I need that.
long?
Yeah.
How long? If you're dating for her for 10 years, the years of coming in her face are gone, right?
no.
Todd.
You can't. If you do that out the gate, she'll never make it to marriage. But
Yeah, you gotta ease up and
Yeah.
So you think about
sometimes.
marrying this girl from Love and Night? Is that what you said?
The bag of dicks chick.
Marry this bitch. No.
She left her baby in my car.
Yeah, so you can come back.
I
They
probably
always
won't
leave it.
let her know that she took
always
my
leave-
bottle.
She
They
gonna
always
start
leave the
calling
vape.
and asking
That's
for
why
that
she
vape.
took the
Yeah.
bottle.
No, it's been long enough that she has not asked for the vape, so I think
So you spoke to her?
no,
You smoked the vape?
Have you hit it? How
No.
long ago was this?
maybe a week.
That's a meth vape.
Oh man, you got no comeback. Sorry about that.
Hey, it's
Bro.
It's over.
Even the freak broad that
Hey,
broke
that's
you again?
No, I don't want to hit her again either.
It's mutual.
That's some wild shit. We want to hear about next week what happened up until that point. That's been this episode of Kraig Facts. If all you something, get it from God, 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 God.
If I knock on Doughboy's refrigerator, a family of hams would answer.
These are fire. I have to have these.
The leopard joints?
I just gotta find a shirt that matches.
You ain't gonna find nothing in here that matches them shoes, bruh. And why you gotta get a whole fit every time we go out?
Every morning I bathe and get fresh. And every afternoon I bathe my wardrobe and get fresher. I get fresh daily.
This nigga said bathe in my wardrobe.
I'm gonna start with a little bit of history. I got a cousin. He was born sick. He has an ailment, very rare disease. He can't shit without coming. I was about to behave. He can't shit without coming. When you go to the bathroom, it sounds like a good time and a bad time at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? But he ain't
nonsense.
Yeah, he no nonsense. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I love about him. Shout out to Eddie Griffin.
Great.
Eddie Griffin, man, what up, boy? We about to motherfucking find a way. We gonna find a way. We gonna do some
He can
shit.
sing too, right? Y'all can do Be the Two Temptations too. Eddie and Corey.
Hey, James. Nah, don't spend it all in one place.
Come on, Kraig. You always playing with my money, man. What's up?
Nah, I pay you too much money for you to be broke.
Broke where, man? You see these off-whites? What's up, Kraig? Come on.
I see him, man. If you dropped your wallet in the strip club, the bitches would put their clothes back on. Son, I apologize. The system took me away from you.
You guilty! 8 years!
What? Ain't
It looks like his nose bleed when he get frustrated.
You're pissing me off, man.
Fucking bullshit!
This is bullshit.
Love you, yo, fuck with She's a lesbian.
Right.
She's a stud, and I love her with all my heart. But she doesn't like black women, and I called her a hypocrite for that. She's a hypocrite. How you a black woman? You don't like black women?
Boo Capone just phoned me and told me you're caught up in the Gatrix. We have a way out. No, CP, really, here's the thing, man. I have a story to tell you about a man with paranoid eye syndrome. CP, I can't look at you without thinking somebody's standing behind me.
I don't do drugs no more, so I think the best how for me, because it made my nose bleed, I had to stop.
That's the first time I didn't believe your lying ass nigga. That's the first time.
You serious? You gonna tell me some shit like that right now?
Man,
Why trying to hear that shit, man? Come on and give me
come on, man. You look like you got a passport full of food stamps, man.
What?
I'm from Pasadena, California. You know, shout out to Dina, the west side of Dina.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's where I'm from. And yeah, I'm a rapper / comedian.
What do you call it when a bag of heroin signs an ecstasy pill to a recording contract?
Kraig, what you got?
A drug deal. Today we trying yogurt toast?
Yogurt toast.
Yogurt toast.
I wonder what that's gonna be like.
It's toast with yogurt on it.
Oh man, toast with cum on it?
It should be incredible. You know, you like trying new things, man. And when I caught you sharing one cigarette with 4 niggas,
Yeah. This birthed the s'more. Before Hershey's, they wouldn't doing s'more.
That is what's keeping them in business. I couldn't think of it. That's the only reason Hershey's is in business.
That's true. Let's put campfires on the map. Hershey's almonds.
Campfires?
Oh yeah, this is what's put the campfires on the map.
Open the package, you benefit.
You're a part of a beatbox orchestra. What's the name of the orchestra? Wish we was bigger. People of this esteemed courtroom, today I want to talk about intent, purpose. I want to prove to you that 90s rap was far more dangerous than this pansy hip hop we have now. You dig?
I've been spending the last 20 minutes drawing a tiny little horse instead of writing down notes. That's how little I care about you.
Well, that's great. We can hop on that little horse and we can ride it to a deal.
I like your attitude, but unfortunately that doesn't match up with the numbers here, and there's not much I can do with a credit score of 3. Your credit score is 1 higher than the number of testicles I have, Kraig. That's not acceptable if you want to buy a fucking skateboard.